Champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
Chelsea are champions of the world.
World champions.
World champions, guys.
Chelsea, congratulations.
World fucking champions.
You have won everything in world football.
Yeah, world champions for 4 years.
Everything in club football.
You're the world champions.
World champions.
World
You
champs.
said
You are the world champions.
World champions, yeah. I'm not gonna be one of them like saying, yo, like there's a Tim Pot trophy. It's a pre-season trophy, bro. It's a Club World Cup, man. See the size of that trophy, bro.
Chelsea are going to have a stamp on their chest for 4 years saying world champions.
They're going to have Club World Cup winners for 4 years.
4 fucking years saying world champions.
You like, I try to downplay it like the mad vacating, you get me? But you comes to a point when you're like, you know what, blood, man can't even like. If they did a parade, yeah, man can't even knock it. You get me?
World champions.
The champions of the world.
they are the club world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
The best team in the world is now Chelsea Football Club.
Champions of the world.
And Chelsea aren't world champions now. Whatever you want to say about them.
They're going to be world champs for the next 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be there 4 years time.
World champions at Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea FC champions of the world.
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man, and I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G.
Yes, people, we are back. We are back. Big up to everybody that's been waiting. Like, subscribe. I'm sure you guys are all already subbed to Lee's channel, but if you aren't, first off, what the fuck you lot doing? Second of all, make sure you guys are subbed. But big up everybody. We are back live. We are back for another match preview, and it's this fixture again. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Both of us going into this game not really the same way that we did back in November. Back then, we were talking about a potential title charge. You guys were clear of everybody in the Premier League. Now, suddenly, it's a tight title race, and like we're just looking up at everybody. Now, and personally, I want this Premier League season over and done with. But my league season's ruined. Maybe we can ruin some other people's league seasons as well while we're at it. And we're going to see what happens for the season. But Lee, welcome back to the channel. Hope everything's well, bro. Big up, bro. Blessed for jumping
blessed
on.
up for having me on, man. Sorry about the lateness, people. I was stuck in traffic, so it took forever to get back from Malaga. But yeah, totally different to the second leg last time, or the first leg even. You know, it's we were cruising the league at that point. Now we're kind of bottling it a little bit, although the Spurs game at the weekend kind of helped. So,
are you on the right mic, by the way?
Sounds sounding
like yeah.
1 sec. 1 second.
Smash the lights.
Why it's done that. There you go.
That's normal. Happens to me with my mic.
Miles better, yeah.
Yeah, much better, much better.
I don't know if it does that every now and again. It just resets the settings, but yeah, we're both in a different way. I mean, you've obviously got a manager that's undefeated apart from against us. Hasn't lost a game apart from losing to us twice. So maybe we can make it 3 in a row.
Maybe. Look, we're going into this game as underdogs. I'm not really as defeatist as a lot of our fans are right now, and that's not even me trying to like throw a dig at some of our fans. I get it. I get why people are a bit dismal with this season. All we've done is shoot ourselves in the foot and sabotage ourselves. We went and pulled 2 points out of relegation stragglers Leeds and Burnley. And now, like, we've left ourselves a mountain to climb in the top 4 race, a race that I don't even care about. I don't even want to be involved in. The fact that we're in this race is a disgrace in itself. I said to you in November, it was about building off the World Cup, building off of getting top 4. All the PR and the bullshit that they said to us about getting top 4 all stood for nothing because we had a garbage window coming out of it. And here we are now. They're telling us again, they're briefing that if we don't get top 5, it's going to be hard to sell the project to potential transfers. Like, well, how did you sell that last time? Because we got the only players that were like down for it was João Pedro, Garnacho, and Delap. And João Pedro's the only one that you can say is a hit from our last window. The rest are all misses or all question marks. So, like, personally, I'm not falling for it anymore. I'd love for us to get into the top 4. Great. It'd be nice to be in the Champions League, another opportunity to win it, some nice away days. I like doing an odd European away day here and there. But it's not the same. It's not. Last season, I was like dying for it because like this is progress. You get into the top 4 with the squad of players that we have. It's progress. It's not progress now. No. We're near guaranteed to finish on less points than we did last season, unless we win every game and draw 1. I think that's what Scott told me. Shout out to Scott. That's all we need to do to just level what we did last season. I'm meant to care. Like they're going to do anything with the window or us getting top 4. This season has just been one where it's felt like we've just proven everybody that's against Chelsea right. Because, yeah, look, we're still winning trophies and big up to us for that. That's part of the DNA of this institution. We're going to do that whether we're good or we're bad. You're not building anything. But what's your thoughts been of Chelsea under a senior and just Chelsea this season in general? Because
I don't rate him. I can't lie. I'm just looking at how many wins you had last season. You had 20 wins. Yeah, you're currently on 12 with 11 games to go. So that's not progress, is it? Because unless you win 8 out of your last 11, you've gone backwards.
Yep. And you've seen our run. Like I'd like to believe 8. I don't even really like feel scared shitless of the run, but it's like, I can't predict 8 wins on the bounce out of that. Even predicting 6 wins out of our last 7 in the run in last season, that was impossible.
Facts. But this the thing with Chelsea though, yeah. Like that blue coat have just literally systematically broken that club in front of your very eyes. Yeah, and then they're just chipping away. Yeah, and they're playing up for people that are just buy into it. And there's more people that are buy into it because they just want to feel part of the club. Yeah, and it's a new project. And they keep saying this word project and process and all of this and that. Yeah, but ultimately it's about winning trophies. You did that last season and sacked the manager that won it. That makes no sense. And then brought in a guy that got sacked from Hull.
Not a single bit of credit in the bank for winning 2 trophies. They just ignored his needs for a centre-back. And you've seen from watching Chelsea this season, all of our problems are at centre-back. All of our centre-backs have let us down. It's to a point where Wesley Fofana, a centre-back that I rate, is out, and I don't even care. I'm like, bro, you've been as bad as all of them. I can't be here moaning that Fofana's out of the game and this is why we're not going to win. He was the reason why we conceded against you in the 1-1. He's the one that let Marino through. And then there's a Scamacca goal against Atalanta. There's the Zubamendi goal against us. There is, what other games is there? The fucking...
the way you conceded the goal against Burnley at the weekend was disgraceful. Yes. The Burnley game was just mad.
A red card, yes.
Yeah, and this is the thing, yeah. Like, when I watch Chelsea, it's just laughable. Like, you've gone from Roman Abramovich building that club up to what it was. Yeah, and I was having this conversation with a Spurs fan yesterday, funny enough. Yeah, because he was saying about Tottenham and the mess they're in. I said, it comes back down to the fan base, mate. Yeah, and he was like, no, I don't believe it's the fans. I said, yeah, but you don't know what you want. And I don't think Blueco know what they want. And I was saying this to him yesterday. I was like, what do Chelsea actually want to achieve? Do they want trophies? Because they've sacked a manager that's won 2. Yeah, they brought in a rookie that ain't ever won anything. Yeah, but he talks nice and he looks nice and all the girls are fancy him and all the boys are fancy him. Yeah, and he talks in riddles like Arteta. Yeah, so he bamboozles people into the fact that he's really massively educated. No, he was primed for that job at Strasbourg, and it wouldn't surprise me if Blueco were giving him fucking PR lessons. Yeah, because the way he talks is crazy.
Not this soon. Like, he was meant to be here in like a year or 2's time. I think they were building him up for the Chelsea job, but not now. Because Maresca was never meant to leave mid-season. Maresca left because he couldn't stand working under Clearlake anymore, and they were throwing him under the bus. Any bits of drop points, they were throwing briefings out, questioning him, questioning his tactics. When he was there saying, I need a centre-back. Without Levi Colwill, there's no leaders in the back line. Without Levi Colwill, there's no one building out of the back like him. As we've seen, everybody has struggled in that role. But they blamed him for it.
And then what do? You go and buy a load of forwards.
Then we brief, right, that we're going to buy a centre-back in January after Maresca's left, all to just not buy one and to bring our own one back from Strasbourg on deadline day. Like, you couldn't have just done that on New Year's Eve and he would have had an extra month to work with the squad and be integrated. We might see Sarr start against you guys. I don't know what to expect because I don't watch Strasbourg like that. I can't give you any cool... He had a nice game against Hull. You don't get tested against Hull. All I can see is your passing. He's got a good pass on him. Nice. We don't know what he's like defensively yet. But this is our planning for the season because Clear Lake want to win, but with this model and this model only. My problem is naivety. The fact that they got top 4 and they didn't want top 4 last season told them that they're overachieving. So they said, oh, it's just Levi Colwell. You don't need to get a replacement just for a Colwell. You got Tossin. You got Badia Shil. You got Achimpong. You got Saar. You got all these options. Use them. Because that's what's going to be what wins me a league or has me competing for a league.
Yeah, no, mate. Listen, your club's a mess. I can't lie. Yeah, it's a mess. And the thing is, it's like, comes back to what I said a second ago. Like, what do they actually want, bro? Yeah, because it just seems to be erratic. Like, 1 minute they're going down this route of, let's just sign a load of Brazilians, a load of young kids from South America. Then it's, actually, what we do is we'll loan them all out to Strasbourg. Oh, and then some of them, we'll give them back, we'll send them back out here because it ain't worked there. Then we'll get the manager from there. Yeah, when we're supposed to get him a few years down the road, we'll get rid of the manager that, has won a couple of things. The whole thing is just a mess. And it's like, it's a little bit like Nottingham Forest in that respect. Yeah, he's so reactionary, that Mariakis, or whatever his name is. Yeah, but he's fixing problems as he's going. I get that. At the same time, he's causing a bigger mess. And if Chelsea carry on doing this with your ownership, bro, I'm saying to you right now, next season's going to be worse than this season. Yeah, because who like, you have a wage structure at your club, yeah? I don't know who your I think Palmer's your highest earner, right? 150?
No, James is highest 250, then Fofana on 200.
Wow.
Yeah,
but this is why both of them were done before Blueco came in, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so...
Well, the sporting directors, really. That was more when Bowley was in charge.
Okay. So, other than that, everyone else is about 100 or below. Yeah, 50, 70, 100.
Caicedo 150, Neto 160, Cucurella and Enzo are on about 180. And I think
when you put that into comparison to us, we've got players... We've got about, I think, 12 players over 200 grand. Yeah, Man United have got players well over 200 grand as well. Casemiro, obviously, is leaving, but he's on about 300 and something. And it's like, you're not going to be able to attract the big players. You'll pay the big fee, in the hope that they come good and have a sell-on fee, and so on and so forth. If you loan them out, you'll have or you sell them, but it'll be 20% sell-on clause after that. Yeah. It just seems like you're just moving this to there, this to that, this to that. We're bringing that back. We move this, we move that. And eventually it's all going to come crumbling down. Yeah, because I don't see any way how you win a title in the next 5 years. I don't see
it's about windows of opportunity. Last summer was our window of opportunity. Like when that clip that goes around of me saying this league is rubbed out. The league is rubbed out. It is. This is our opportunity to build on that. Our squad is not far off being a title-winning team, but you need to make the next steps, and those next steps don't have to be dependent on a wage structure, especially if you're bringing in someone proven, or even if you want to do the youth rate and just bring the players before they hit a high level. Fucking Semenyo was right there at Bournemouth. He was right there. Nobody was after him. Nobody was trying to go in for him. But all the money that you put on Gittins and Garnacho, you could just put on Semenyo, have Tyreek George's depth. No one's complaining about the left wing. Nobody is. No one's giving a damn about it. All talking about the money that we spent there. Because Semenyo, he isn't amazing. He's not world class, but he's better than the shit that we have. That's just one move. Up top, you got Liam Delap, and then you just decided to just do nothing after that point. Centre backs. We've spoken about it enough. The only thing that they might be getting proven correct on is in goal. And even then, it's just a case of, I don't know if you'll upgrade if Sanchez leaves. Because the sporting directors have just eroded any sort of belief that we have in them to upgrade the squad or even upgrade the managers. Like, I look at Rafinha, you've not done anything wrong, but I still don't really trust you like that. It's still too soon for any of that. And you're less proven than Maresca is. At least Maresca, he's won trophies here. So I can look at his time and be like, you showed me something. You gave me some credit in the bank to work with. Rafinha, it's like, I can't be against you from minute one because you've been thrown into this situation and the situation's above you. It's bigger than just a manager. There's a reason why managers like Enrique were looking at us years ago and said, no, I'm all right, because they're not listening to the managers. Maresca, who's right there, he helped progress this project, and then they just ignored him. this summer's told me a lot. It's told me a lot, and it's a shame that this is where we are. But now I'm at a point where I don't even know if we're getting top 5 or not. I don't even really care. I just want to win a trophy and wrap this season up. Maybe get a result out of this game solely so I don't have we can just dead this horrible head-to-head record that we both have on you lot, and that's it. And even then, just going into this game, I think the only enemies that we have going into this game are ourselves, because that's what always seems to happen. The first time we played you in November, I thought we were the better team before the red card. And then we got the red card and shot ourselves in the foot. We go into the first leg, no James, no Caicedo, no Palmer. I walked into the ground and I saw that lineup. My tradition is to do 1 prayer before a game. I did 4. I did 4 prayers once I saw that line. I thought, Mark Hiu, Enzo Santos pivot, no Caicedo. And the bench was just even worse. Then we go to the second leg. We've got a morning Esteval. Palmer's half injured. And then James ain't even on the bench. Now I look at the team that we've got going into this. Yeah, we still have injuries, but Cucurella, he's not done well against Saka this season, and Saka's been garbage. He just gets an early yellow, handicaps himself, and then Saka can just take the piss with him. I don't mind seeing Hato. Because, what's the worst that could happen? Saka's not been great. Fofana, you haven't stood out over our centre-backs. Who cares if he's out? Esteval's the only one where I'm thinking, damn, I could have done with an Esteval starting. First leg when he played against you, he was our best player. That's only one. I've got Palmer back. I've got João Pedro next to him. They always combine well with each other. James and Caicedo will help us in build-up. I think that will help us win the midfield battle. That's all I really have going into this game. The back line's still going to cost me.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, your defense is trash. Yeah, your defense is washed, mate. Yeah, and this is the thing. I said this on the show, I think, with Rance the other week. And there's literally about 5 or 6 players out of your team that are any good. The rest of them are crap.
I mean, it's James, Caicedo, Palmer. I'm saying Esteval. I don't think you would.
No.
And who's the other one? Oh, João Pedro.
Cucurella. Yeah, I think Cucurella's decent. Yeah, he ain't been great this season, but he's a good player. Yeah, when he's on it, he's on it. Yeah, other than that, who else is there? Who else have you actually got that I'm sitting there going, oh, yeah, I'm shitting it for that, mate? There ain't anyone. Yeah, when you played us at the Emirates last time in the second leg, that was the most chilled out I've been watching a game of football under Arteta. Yeah, it was so chill, bro. Yeah, because after 10 minutes, you weren't on it. Yeah, you weren't even trying to score a goal. And I'm like,
we were waiting for the last 30.
To score, right? Yeah. It was just stay in the game. And then you're doing that against the best defence in the league, albeit it's a cup game, but still the best defence. Yeah, and we were just comfy. And then we just played you perfect. We played you like a fiddle, bruv. Yeah, we was just like, yeah, cool. Now they want to attack. Yeah, cool. Well, we're just going to score then. The thing is,
our hands were tied. There weren't anything else we could do. You see Cucurella left wing, Delap right wing. So...
Yeah, Delap on the right wing was crazy to me.
But it's him or Garnacho. And I'm like, well, you know what? Throw Delap on the right. What's the point?
Yeah, but at least with Garnacho, he'll actually run at you. That guy won't run in anywhere.
Bro, Garnacho will run at you and lose the ball. He might trip over himself while he's running, you know that. But this is where we are after winning the World Cup. Delap or Garnacho on the right in a semi-final second leg. Fuck Clear Lake. This is the whole point.
Go to see in the chat, yeah. Go and watch the watch-along of the second leg of Chelsea. I was sat back like this, just going, Matty and Oliver were going mad. Chat was going mad. And I was just like, yo, relax the shit. I even sparked up a cigar before the end. You know, I was like,
I don't blame you. I believe you. I didn't even see the watch. I believe you. Because we didn't put it on you like that until Palmer came on.
Yeah, and this is the thing, yeah. I don't think you'll approach the game like that. Yeah, because that was a cup game. Yeah, and you tried to play, you tried to do it like you said to the last 30, stay in the game and then try and get a dagger at the end and then maybe nick it in penalties, yeah? Or even 2 late goals at the end. Yeah, I don't think you'll do that this time. Yeah, I think you're actually going to try and have a go. And I think that's going to be your undoing. Because if you actually play the game like you did last time, you'll get out of there with a draw. Yeah, if you play it completely different how I think you're going to play it, you ain't beating us. No chance. You won't even get a draw. Yeah, because if you go forward against us, we'll just pop you on the break. Yeah,
I hear it.
You sit back,
I don't rate my defense. I just don't really rate your attack like that either. That's why
our attack's been awful, bro. But at the same time, yeah, if you try and attack us, then we'll just ping a ball over the top, and Gyökeres will be gone, Martinelli will be gone, Saka will get us up the pitch, and we'll scam a corner, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll do you. Yeah, if you attack us, we'll beat you. Yeah, the best way you can get anything out of that game is park the bus. Yeah, park the bus, low block, mid to low block, yeah, and then just have a go when you can have a go. Similar to how you did against us last time, but we were just so comfy because you weren't moving the ball quick enough. Yeah, it was all slow, and then Delap's out on the right, tripping over the ball, and then it's back.
But that's why it was slow, because those forward options, they're not great. So you have to give him an opportunity that's clear cut or just keep the ball.
But that's why you
like with you guys, I think we can put it onto you and still be able to get something out of this game. But it just comes down to Chelsea shitting themselves. Not even just like, am I going to let Gyökeres through on goal? Am I going to let Martin? I don't even know if Martinelli starts or if it's Trossard on the left side. Like
I think we'll start Martinelli.
But I think we can win the midfield battle. I think we can put it on your midfield because we'll have our strongest one available to play. And then with Palmer and João Pedro, there's options. There's now actual killers in the front line. I mean, Palmer's recent form aside and all of that, but there's proven killers out there.
See,
so I feel like we'd be better off putting it on you still.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Like the thing is though, like you have to move the ball quickly, and that's why I played Garnacho in that game. If I was Chelsea manager right now, I'd be picking Garnacho first name on the team sheet. Yeah, because although I think he's trash, yeah, he's direct. Yeah, and he could get one of our players booked. He can win penalty. He can win a free kick. He can win a corner. Yeah, and it'll drag you up the pitch. I don't rate him one bit. Yeah,
bro, you want Timber to have the easiest game of his life, man.
He's been awful, mate. Timber's been crap for about 6 weeks.
Garnacho will fix his confidence real fast.
I still think he's been quality, Timber. I think he's been one of our best players all season. But since we shifted him to left back, he ain't recovered ever since. Yeah, now he's back at right back, and bro. Yeah, he's been awful, man. Yeah, he don't look fit either. He went down in the Wolves game after 20 minutes and completed the whole game. And he was limping around for about 10 minutes after that. I'm like, why don't you just take him off?
So you think he might not be playing?
Yeah, the problem is Ben White's fucked as well. Like, he went in the squad the other day. And it's like,
bro,
Ben White's
you
mad
could bring in
injured,
some
man.
academy right back. Garnacho would still get locked up. So I've seen fucking Hull's right back do him. I've seen Charlton's right back do him. Even the 2 goals that he got against you in the first leg, none of them were like created or engineered by anything mad. You just got the ball in the right place and like fair play. The first goal was deflected. I think the second goal was good. But it didn't tell me anything about Garnacho. The only thing I'll say with him is maybe bring him off the bench. Maybe. And even then, I don't really want to see it. But I've just seen slightly better performances off the bench than I've seen from him starting. What I want to see is I need to see us do something like we did in the Club World Cup final. Play the 3-man midfield of like James, Caicedo and Enzo, or even play Santos and drop Enzo, but that's not going to happen. Put Palmer on the right, put Neto on the left, put João Pedro in the middle. And yeah, I think that's our best bet. If Esteval's not fit to start, you run that. Because Garnacho, this guy, like every game I say, I'm not going to get angry about him. I'm angry in 20 minutes. He's one of the worst players I've ever watched. I didn't even turn on Bakayoko this fast.
Yeah, that's like me with Odegaard, mate. If I see Odegaard in that starting 11, you have half a chance. Yeah, because he's crap. He's absolutely rubbish. Yeah, he hides. He don't pass the ball forward. Oh, but he did it the other day. Yeah, 1 pass, mate. Well done. Right.
Yeah, but it'll probably be Eze, innit, coming off the Tottenham game.
Yeah, but you say that, but after the last time he fucking scored that trick, you barely see him again. Barely see him again.
Did he start? I swear he started against us in the because you played Tottenham and then us last time too as well.
I think he started that game and he was rubbish in that game.
Yeah,
but this manager is so off key with his starting 11s. Yeah, it's like Eze's flying, so surely he starts, but we're not sure he's starting because it could be Odegaard, it could be Saka in the 10. Like, do you know what I mean? It could be anyone playing. Yeah, and it's like play players when they're in form. Yeah, and play them until they're out of form, and then put another player in. Yeah, but this manager don't do that. Yeah, this manager just plays
about
players.
A week's break. You'd be more likely to play that similar side and just build the confidence up between.
I'm hoping we play that side because that side that started against Tottenham, I think is probably our best side. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know what this manager's going to do, bro. This manager's mad off key. Yeah,
that's kind of one of my hopes coming into this game as well.
In fact, the only player I'd change out of the team, is probably Trossard and put Martinelli in. Yeah, because Trossard was fucking awful the other day. Yeah, Mad Wakey,
maybe put Martinelli right. But then
Martinelli, Madueke. So Martinelli, Madueke, Gyökeres you'd go for?
No, maybe. See, this is the thing. We could put Saka on the left. Yeah, so maybe put Saka on the right. He started on the right at the weekend. Yeah, against Tottenham. So maybe drop Madueke. He obviously didn't. He came off the bench the other day. Maybe drop Madueke, put Saka right. Then Eze, Martinelli, Gyökeres. That's probably what I'd do. Yeah, Gyökeres, Martinelli, Eze, Saka. Yeah, and I think that's got enough power going forward. Yeah, to do you on a counter attack comfortably. And we've got a little bit of quality with Eze in there, and the striker's in form at the minute. Yeah, all these people that have been talking about my striker all season, they can hold that. Yeah, nobody's outscored him in 2026 in the league.
Yeah, it's been a good run of form for him this month. Still, I can't even say too much about it. He's been doing his thing. Like, if just funnily enough, I was going to say all your forwards haven't really been that great this year, but him.
They've been crap, bro.
It's been the reverse.
Our forward line has been shit, yeah. And that's the thing, yeah. When you say that this league's rubbed out, bro, it's crap. Yeah, we're just the most consistent of a crap bunch. Yeah, which is cool. And I'm cool to be the crappiest, the best of a crap bunch. Yeah, if we win it. Yeah, if we don't win it, he's leaving, mate. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's simple as that.
Do you think he's actually leaving, though?
I think he was gone.
Because my thing with Arsenal, what I've known about your club is that as long as you guys are within the top four and like progressing well in the Champions League and the Cronkies are getting their money, they don't really care too much. We've seen like Arteta gets contract extensions like every other year.
Nah, this fan base are getting sacked, bro. Yeah, and I you know I'm on the fan base all the time, innit? Yeah, I think after they've all sat there all season saying majors only. I mean, a gal was sat on LB's channel with Potts the other day. Yeah, saying if he wins a cup double, it ain't good enough, sack him. Yeah, so I'm like, wow, even he's saying it. Yeah, a lot of people after that Man United game, yeah, and after the Wolves game, a lot of people have gone, no, we have to win the league, mate. Yeah, and I'll be real, yeah. And the league, you're the best team in your league, yeah. I think a cup's harder to win because one fuck up, you're out of the cup.
I agree.
Yeah, and we fucked up against Wolves. Well, we're still top of the league. Yeah, so you can recover. Yeah, but at the same time, champions of your country. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, I hear it. I like any cup, any trophy. Yeah, that's a professional trophy. League Cup, I'll take in a heartbeat. Yeah, I was 11 last time we see one of them. Yeah,
the first trophy I saw us win was the 07 Carling Cup against you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Didier Drogba off the bench. Yeah, cheers, Wenger. Yeah, that was Walcott's
first goal.
You guys
were the better team that game too.
Bro, Walcott scored in his debut goal. Sorry, yeah, against you lot. Yeah,
our goal was against the run of play, the equaliser. You guys were cooking
on dominating. But it's a cup final, though, and this is the thing. Like, even when we beat Man United in 05 on penalties, bro, they should have won that about 8-0. Yeah, we got them all the way to penalties and done them.
This is cup games for you, though. This is why I've said the same thing for years. Cup games are more difficult than league games. There's not the same room for error.
Same with the Liverpool final in 01. I was in Cardiff, yeah, and I'm watching it. Michael Owen comes off the bench and fucking destroyed us. We battered them, bro. Then we hammered them, and that's how cup finals go. Sometimes you batter a team and you lose. Sometimes you get them battered and you win. 9 times out of 10, yeah, if a team is battering someone, they get a goal and they're 1-0 up and they keep going, they keep going, they keep going. 9 times out of 10, yeah, they don't win that final. Yeah, because they don't finish their dinner and then the other team comes back. Yeah, we nearly see it with us in the final in 2017. Yeah, we were.
I must give you some confidence going into the final then, because that sounds a lot like Arteta's game plan in the bigger games. Get a goal and just drop off a little bit.
I think we'll win it. Yeah, when we played you in 2017, yeah, we were all over you, 1-0 up, and then Diego Costa 1-1. I'm like, for fuck's sake, could hear a pin drop. Yeah, near way end. Just see her a pin. I was like,
ran to the pisser, came back. Ramsey. As soon as I got, fuming. That was my first final that I went to.
Fucking gets in. Yeah,
should have been 6 on you guys.
We battered you, man. We fucking hammered you that day. And you were, I think, 30 wins in the league that season, weren't you? It was a record at the time.
Conte broke a ton of records. Like the Centurions came the season after, so no one talks about it, but we broke a ton under Conte that season.
And again, that comes back to when we beat you at the Emirates. Ozil and Sanchez scored. Yeah, and he just ripped everything up and said, no, free at the back.
Free at the back.
Just went on some mad run. Yeah, but
I low-key think that was to accommodate John Terry, because I remember he said a few months ago that he couldn't do that system when Conte first joined. And then after the bad run of form, he was like, look, JT, you're going to have to just hold this one. I'm sorry. You're going to the bench. I'm doing what I know.
It's funny you mentioning John Terry. I was watching Obi Mikel's podcast the other day. It was the latest one. I think it's the latest one. After the North London derby and that. Yeah, and he was chatting about zonal marking and shit like that. Yeah, and he was saying, no, John Terry will just fucking go and tell the boss. Yeah, no, actually, I'm lying. It was John Terry. What fucking show was that? It weren't Obi Mikel. John Terry, and they were talking about Rafa Benitez. Yeah, and he was going,
Simon Jordan one.
Oh, fucking who was it with, man? And he was going, he comes in the dressing room and he goes, at Liverpool this, Liverpool that, Liverpool this, Liverpool that. And he's going,
I know the story.
He goes, what the fuck are you talking about, mate? We win everything. We're Chelsea. Liverpool ain't won shit. Yeah. Then he was doing this and this and that, and he goes, nah, that's going to fucking tell.
I think we must have lost like a first leg or something. He was like, hey, it don't matter. We've got this game on the weekend. Let's focus on that. And Terry's like, it don't matter. Huh? No, that was it. Yeah, we got knocked out by City in the semi-final of the FA Cup. That was it. And he was just trying to just rub it off like it didn't mean nothing. He was like, yeah, this ain't Liverpool, mate. This is fucking Chelsea. And now, like, they didn't even want to bring him in as an assistant manager for a week after Maresca left.
It's mad,
and they know why, because John Terry would have come in with immediate standards.
Yeah, he would have come with standards and called the whole fucking club out.
Mm-hmm.
Is he actually involved in your club in any way?
Yeah, he's the under-21s coach.
Okay. I never knew
I don't know
that.
if he's assistant. I think he might have been working under Callum McFarlane. I don't know, but he's working with the under-21s.
I wonder what he actually genuinely thinks. Like, I know he says a lot on camera. I guarantee behind closed doors, he's cussing, mate.
Yo, even the little statements about how he felt frustrated about not getting called up with McFarlane, you could tell there was a lot more he wanted to say. He was like, just keep my job. Just keep my job. Yeah, but you know what? He don't need the job. He don't need the money. He's had his career. He's got his dough. He's obviously done well. Yeah, fucking great defender as well. What's a player, mate? I fucking hated him when he played for you lot, but what's a player? Him and Tony Adams would have been an elite centre-back pairing, man. That would have been one of the best ever. Yeah, them two, Tony Adams and him together. Tell you, man, that would have been perfect. You told me I was 1 and 2 best centre-backs you've seen in the Prem, right?
Yeah, them two, 100%. 100% best two centre-backs. Adams is first.
You've seen him. I haven't. I can't say no.
Yeah, John Terry is probably the closest player I've seen to Tony Adams, but I feel John Terry's got a little bit more about his game on the ground. Yeah, whereas like, they're both good in the air and they're both physical and they'll both fucking read the game well. But I feel John Terry's better with his feet. Yeah, but I feel
he could ping one from both feet. It was brilliant.
Whereas I feel like Tony Adams could read the game and organise a defence a little bit better than John Terry. Yeah, and that's not to say John Terry weren't organising a defence and fucking running games and shit defensively. I just feel Tony Adams is a little bit better than him, but he's a little bit better than him with his feet. Yeah, so it's like you can flip a coin. I'm obviously picking my boy. Yeah, but them two are the best.
That's fair.
Yeah, they're the best.
Tony Adams ain't no disrespect at all.
Best two defenders in the Prem I've ever seen. Yeah, incredible defenders, man. Yeah, it helps when you've got good players around you, but at the same time, when you're one of the best players in your team and you're a defender, yeah, and everyone knows, yo, Mr. Chelsea's playing today, Mr. Arsenal's playing today. You're up for a long day, mate. Yeah, and we've seen
that's how I'm feeling now because Reece James is playing. I'm like, yeah, Mr. Chelsea's back, man. Oh, we're gonna have some dominance in the midfield again. We're actually not gonna get bitched off the park like we did in the first leg.
Are you happy with him in midfield, like rather than right back?
He can do either.
Do you think he's better in midfield?
Reece up top if he wanted to play up top, and I think he'd do a better job. Yeah. He's just one of them players who you just throw in any position and he's gonna cook for you. Like the IQ's up there. He's physical. He's a good
like
dribbler. He can ping a pass.
A bit like Stevie, isn't it? A bit like Stevie G. You can play him anywhere. Right back, right wing back, centre back, fucking left wing, right wing, number 10, striker. Yeah. Good players are good players. It doesn't matter where they play. Because if they can read
some
the game,
of the best games I've seen from Chelsea recently have had Reece James in the midfield. Like the Club World Cup final was him and Caicedo bitching that midfield apart. So you can do that role. Like I personally would throw him in there and like you can have Gusto on the right-hand side. I want to do the same similar lineup that we did against PSG. Because I think that will help us out on the break and put Palmer on the right.
Who was the first manager to do that?
Maresca.
Okay, because that's a masterstroke. I can't lie. And I'll tell you why, yeah? From
our fan base were cooking him for it at the start.
I'll tell you why I think it's a masterstroke here. because he can't get up and down the pitch, down that wing. His legs are done, mate. His hamstrings are fucked. Yeah. So putting him in midfield, he can read the game. We know he can read the game, and he's got a pass on him, and he's got a shot on him, left and right foot. Yeah. So sticking him in midfield makes perfect sense because he don't have to do all the legwork up and down, tracking fucking wingers. Yeah, he can just dictate the game, just read the game and say, yo, you stuck in here, you go up there. Yeah. I think that's a masterstroke. Yeah, because
so do I, man.
think he's unreal, mate. I think he's a top player. When he's fit, yeah, and he's on it, he's such a good footballer, man.
It's the reason why we've had Reece fit for a whole year. We've never been able to say that for years, but Maresca found a way to get him working. Like that's one of the few things, again, that had me back in Maresca the way that I did. That's why the way the season.
I'm going to go bathroom real quick, Lewis. Yeah?
No worries. I'm going to run through these supers anyway. Big up, bro. Big up, Daniel, for joining the membership, my G. Big up every single time. Big up Sheik and everybody in the chat as well. Big up all of you lot. Big up to Andy Q. He says 2-1 Chelsea win. Lee getting giddy. And I heard Lewis and Lee. I prefer getting PSG. I need to make them pay. And you, Sydney Sweeney FC. Yep, that's Sydney Sweeney FC. And Groomers may get Lisa from Blackpink FC in the round of 16. Which one is Lisa from Blackpink? What club is he meant to be? I know we're Sydney Sweeney FC. Cool. We'll take that. I think that's a compliment personally. Thank you. And yeah, we won't see you till the final if you even make it there. So a big up Andy Q, my G. Big up. Always appreciate the support. Big up to chat as well. Lee will be back from the pisser in a little sec. Can you confirm you won't go to the Emirates this time? Shit. All the players that regressed on the Maresca. You talk about all the players that have massively improved since Maresca left. Bar Santos, who never got minutes on the Maresca, and I hear the slander for that. And João Pedro, who also has finally had Cole Palmer back. I don't really know. But yo, big up. Big up, my G. Big up to the chat as well. Man said it's the medical team. Yeah, look, but the medical team, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. The problem is recruitment and then being able to trust the depth that you have in it. Big up Clicks with smoking Arsenal, bro. That's the positivity, the optimism that I need, because I haven't seen us go into this fixture so defeated in years. And it's fucking painful that we're back here having this feeling again. I remember going to the ground when we lost 3-1 on the Lampard, when we lost 5-0 on the Poch, and I got why everybody was defeatist. I was defeatist. Now it's like, yo, we were meant to be beating this feeling. We weren't meant to be doing this shit. And then he's just told me it's sarcasm. So yeah, he's got the same. Yo, Chelsea, you better do something this weekend, man. You better fucking do something. This is jarring. Because, we're dying out here trying to find optimism for this game, man. This fucking sucks, bruv. Yeah, man, he got me in the first half. I'm fuming. Was I wrong for saying inshallah will beat Arsenal? Nah, you pray to God. Pray to God. Pray to God, man. Big up Yasser, bro. Yeah, man said sarcasm, man. It's dark, man. It's fucking dark. Brother. Triple J, whatever happens, I don't think it will be a bopping. If we lose by 1 goal. Like, when Troop said, like, he thinks they can win by 3 goals, I thought, really? Really? Tell me you think you can win. I'm not even going to cook you for that. Like, whatever, man. We're the underdogs. I get all of that. 3-0. Or, like, by 3 goals. That's not going to happen. That's not happening. But, yeah, if you want to tell me that you think Arsenal are going to win, look, I hear that shit. That's fair. That's fair. You're the only person who believes we can do something. Doing something means just not leaving with a loss. You know that. When it comes to thinking about a win, it's just moments. You know, it's really just moments. Can our team not shit their pants for once? How about this? I dare you, Chelsea, to not get a red card. I dare you to not get a red card. How about that, man? Forget even like errors at the back. I dare you not to get a red. That would be great. Because I think we can do well in the midfield. Absolutely. I think with Cole Palmer and João Pedro starting, there are X factors in the attack. We can put something on this Arsenal side. And like, correct me if I'm wrong, they haven't been keeping as many clean sheets now as they did in the first half of the season. They can get got at. The problem is the same way they can get got at, we can fucking get got at. That's our problem. I need Achimpong or Saar or whichever one of them man who's starting to have a monster class. Because the only things that I am demanding out of Liam Rosenior coming into this game, no Gusto at left back, no Tosin, no Badiashile. You figure it out past that. I don't care. If I see Tosin starting in the lineup, we're going to fall out. If I
You'll
see
be tossing the game away, bro. That's what you'll be doing. You'll be tossing the game away.
Literally. It'll be another trip up where I'm just saying, you know what, maybe I should sell my ticket. Don't start.
But let's be real with it. Let me ask you this. Sorry to cut over you, yeah? Let me ask you this. What's your best back four, in your opinion?
What?
Get out of it, OG Queens, you wrongin'. Yeah? Yeah, I bet you had a fuming fan cam after Sociedad beat Barca the other week. Yeah, I bet you had a fuming fan cam when that Lewin slapped you up as well, 4-0. Yeah, you can hold that. Yeah,
they lost again on the weekend.
Nah, a couple of weeks back they lost to Sociedad.
Okay, I was thinking that. Yeah, I hope we win. Andy Q, he's Chelsea for the weekend. I was about to say hold that, but big up, man. We appreciate your support for the weekend. We beat him.
Big up my G, man. Big up my guy. But,
you say everybody.
What's your best back four? Like if everyone's fit and available, what's your best back four?
Colwell, Fofana, James, Cucurella. That's our best back four.
And the keeper's the keeper. All your keepers are shit. I can't lie. Every single one of them's rubbish.
Well, Sanchez is up for our player of the season. He just seems to piss himself whenever he faces you. One game he's given a goal to Gyökeres from a yard.
Do you remember that one? He passed it straight to Rice.
That one. Then there's Martinelli from the byline last season when he drew 1-1. I don't get. He's been amazing this season, and he still had his worst game of the campaign.
He has actually been good this season, but the bar's low, bro. Yeah, let's be real. You've had shit goalkeeper. Your last good goalkeeper, was Petr Cech.
Yeah, for Chelsea standards. But if we're saying the league, he's been one of the best in the league this season.
He's been really good. I'll be real with him. He has actually been good, but you press him, he folds. Yeah, you start putting a bit of pressure on him, he flops, bro. Hence why every time he plays us, he folds because we just fucking pressure him. Pressure. Yeah, and that's what, and we play off of people making mistakes. Yeah, because we just fucking put you in areas where you start shitting yourself. Yeah, and that's why we win games. It's not because we're great and we play great football. Yeah, Courtois was a bad boy, to be fair.
Yeah, but if we're talking Chelsea, check Chelsea was still better than Courtois Chelsea. So
Courtois is a top goalkeeper, though.
But that's our best backline. Fofana gets injured for half a season, and then he comes back and Colwell's out for the whole season.
That's really what's happened to Fofana because he's a top player. Yeah, but he's fucked, mate. He'll never recover.
He's not serious. That's the vibe I get from Fofana. He moves like a bozo. Like he'll do stupid things on the pitch and he won't think. And then off the pitch, he's getting 52 points on his driver's license, more points than what we have, by the way. And then he's gone on holiday, came back with a flu, and gave flu to half the squad. So we had more injuries for the month of January, which is just lovely. That's my thing with Fofana. Like, we've seen his level at Leicester. I've even seen his level at Chelsea. 22-23, he was brilliant whenever he was fit. He was just, again, barely ever fit. First half of 24-25, he was our best centre-back. It was Colwell that was the one fucking up every week and not him. But you come back this season and you don't stand out. The fact that Chalobah has been my most consistent centre-back is a problem. That's not a good thing. But he's been more consistent than you this season. This is where we are with our centre-backs. But we were told that we don't need a centre-back because we have Achimpong and Saar. Cool. If that's the case, start one of them. Start Chalobah and Achimpong. Achimpong did pretty well against Man City. Haaland didn't score in that game. He had some good moments against him. Start him in this game. Or if you want to start Star, go for him because like Rosenior obviously trusts him. He's used him at Strasbourg for over a year and a bit. Use one of them. I don't need...
Yeah, I think with Saar, Saar's hit and miss. Yeah, he's nowhere near consistent enough to play for a big club. Yeah, he'd do well at a Fulham or a Bournemouth and somewhere like that. Yeah, where he'll get caught out. Yeah, and he'll learn from them mistakes at a club that are not going to put too much pressure on him because they ain't got a massive fan base, if that makes sense. Yeah, whereas doing it on the job at Chelsea, he's going to get cooked. You know, I don't think he's got the mentality for that. Yeah, same with Achimpong. I think Achimpong Chalobah, Tosin. Yeah, all three of them should not be at Chelsea. Not one of them should be at Chelsea.
Action should be on loan with the lack of minutes that he's got. I actually think he's a very good
should
talent.
loan him out to a Premier League team. Yeah, not abroad, not to Strasbourg or somewhere. Loan him out to a Premier League team because they can go to a Bournemouth, go to a Fulham, go to a Brighton, somewhere like that. Yeah, and then I think you got Tosin from Fulham, didn't you?
Yeah,
got him for nothing, right? But
yeah, we spent too much.
Yeah, but they will learn on the job without getting cussed out every week, and that'll help them get better if they want to get better. Yeah, whereas at Chelsea, the pressure on Chelsea because of the size of the fan base, even though there's not a great deal of pressure because you pedal out PR every day, but there's still a lot of pressure from certain sections of your fan base that get on them and cuss them out individually like we do on all fan bases. Yeah, but I feel like they should go out to these other clubs where they can learn on the job, and get better if they want to. Whereas I feel at Chelsea, they're probably a little bit more comfy at Chelsea, but then they'll get cussed and they'll never get better. Yeah, because they're comfy with they're playing for Chelsea, comfy with the wage they're getting paid. Yeah, and it don't really matter because they ain't really caring about winning.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I think these players do want to win, though, but it's about setting them up in the right climate to do that. When you've got too many, like what's the word? When you've got too many apprentices,
don't even know who Sar is.
No, I wouldn't have blamed you too much if you didn't.
That's a funny comment, man. I know who Sar is.
Well, what was I going to say? There's too many apprentices, but no leaders. That's the problem. But I think they all do want to win. And being at Chelsea, they're going to think, yeah, cool, we're at one of the biggest clubs in England. This is a chance for us to progress, win trophies here. Maybe if they're thinking about the next step of their careers, they might do that. But they're also going to think, I'm at Chelsea. This is where I should be winning trophies. The problem is you need leaders for that. And like bar Reece James, Cole is like a leader in terms of like his mentality and his mindset, but he's still just growing into that role. Enzo, there's not really a lot of like vocal leaders. There's physical leaders, which again is why I've got a bit more confidence going into this game now. James and Caicedo's back. But in terms of vocal leaders, there's not really a lot out there. And that just comes into one of the weaknesses. This is why like we've got to have one of our best games this season to like for me to really be confident that we can come out with a victory. Now, right now, I don't think we'll lose, but I don't really want to draw. Like a draw's great to spite you lot out the title race and everything. Lovely. I don't really care about this season anyway. Fuck this head-to-head record. This head-to-head record sucks, man. I told you about what it was like for me growing up. I used to grow up and Arsenal would never score goals against us, let alone win games. There was like a 2-3 year streak where you never bagged a goal against us. I'd go into Chelsea Arsenal the same way you guys go into Chelsea Arsenal now. Look at their head-to-head record. We're so much better than them. We'll beat them. I don't even need to really talk about this fixture like that. It's only Arsenal. The way things have turned in the last 5 years, I'm sick of it. It's disgusting. 5 years since the last time we got a result against you. And how many of them has come down to us shooting ourselves in the foot? Not buying a centre-back. Fucking giving the ball away cheaply like Sanchez did to Rice. The fucking... Right. The windows that have led to the shit lineups that we've had to drop like in the first leg. Red cards, Moises Caicedo, you're my guy, but fuck you for
I predicted that as well, man. I was so gutted, because I predicted that. I predicted he'd get sent off.
I sat there thinking, yo, Lee's going to be cooking on this.
And we were winning as well. I was like, yo, it's like, I've got all of this going in my favour right now. I predicted fucking, I think 3-0 win it. 3-0 and Caicedo red cards.
3-goal victory.
Human, man. And it was all going so well.
We had a good game against you guys. You said to me we could have won that 11v11.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You was 1-0 up, actually, weren't you? You was 1-0 up. Chalobah scored.
Yeah.
Chalobah scored just after half time. Yeah.
But that's also our only corner kick routine. They just try and float it into the 6-yard box, see if someone can get like a little flick on into the net. And if that don't go in, we've got no hope from a corner. That's all that we ever seem to do now.
Yeah, but when I watch Chelsea, it's just too predictable, bro. Everything's predictable. Everything's slow. And it's all well and good being slow. We're slow and predictable, but we're good at it. Yeah, because we know what we're doing. Every single one of them players knows exactly what to do on that pitch. They know exactly what their job is because he's honed it into them. Yeah, whereas when I look at your players, they look a little bit confused at times. It's like Garnacho don't know whether to come or go. Yeah, then you got João Pedro. We don't know if to run in behind or drop deep. Yeah, then you got Delap. 1 minute he's on the right, then he's on the left, then he's up front. Yeah, then you got Esteval running around. yeah, and then no runners in front of him, say loses the ball. Yeah, and I don't rate him, but at least he has a go. Yeah, same with Garnacho. At least they're trying to do something. But then when you ain't got a runner in front of them, yeah, and they ain't really got the quality in the final third themselves, yeah, especially Esteval. Esteval's more clinical than Garnacho, yeah, which is fucking baffling to me. Because Garnacho's played in this league for a lot longer. Yeah, but Esteval's a little bit off the cuff. So you don't really know what you're going to get with him. Yeah, but that's why he needs a good coach. And I don't think that coach you've got is going to get him up to the next level. If he went and played for Hansi Flick, yeah, I'd go, yeah, he's going to be a good player in a couple of years.
Who else?
Yeah, he's playing for Chelsea. Yeah, he's playing for Chelsea, bro. Yeah, he's playing for Chelsea. And that's no disrespect to you. I can't sit here as an Arsenal fan and mug Chelsea off. Yeah, but at the same time, the managers you've had with that guy, yeah, I just don't see him going to the next level that Chelsea fans think he's going to go to. Whereas if he was with a Luis Enrique, a Hansi Flick, Jurgen Klopp, someone like that, yeah, Ancelotti maybe, that just lets him play ball, yeah, I think he could go up a few levels. But I don't see him doing that. I don't see him doing that.
I think he's more likely
he'll be a good player, but he ain't going to be what a lot of Chelsea fans think he is. Garnacho has already proven his shit, bro.
Yeah.
He proved it at Man United and he's proven it at Chelsea. Yeah, that guy is rubbish. Gittins, fucking what a waste of time that is. That guy was shit at Dortmund. Like, what are we doing here? Like, it's mad. But João Pedro, I like. I think João Pedro is a good player. Yeah, but again, I don't think you use him properly at times.
But like, he's just needed to play a 4-4-2.
Yeah, or you play Palmer just behind him.
Yeah,
and just let Palmer float around behind him.
Yeah. Be the 9. When João Pedro's the 10 and we don't have Palmer, he's doing everything and he can't do that. You minimize everything with João Pedro. He's a much better player. Let Cole Palmer take all of the attention and let João Pedro just be the final action. That's where everything's fine. Delap and Garnacho are just shit. Nothing's saving these two. I know they're young. They can get better. I'll always give them that cop out with players at that age. You're not showing me nothing. Not showing me. At least João Pedro holds the ball better than Delap, but Delap's meant to be strong.
João Pedro's link-up play is really good. His finishing's really good as well.
And Delap has none of that.
Oh, Delap's fucking awful, mate. Yeah, Delap's a poor man's Gyökeres. Yeah, Gyökeres ain't got no first touch. He ain't got no link-up play. Yeah, and when he does, it's once every now and again. Yeah, and I like Gyökeres. I think he's a top goal scorer. Yeah, but you have to play to that type of player's strength. Yeah, you can't be letting them drop into midfield, get the ball, hold it up, link it around the corner. That ain't their game, bro. That's João Pedro's game. Yeah, with a Delap and with a Gyökeres, players like that, yeah, just whip the ball across the box, bang, they score. Yeah, João Pedro can do that, but he can also link. But this is why I feel sometimes these teams should play 4-4-2. Yeah, and have 2 strikers. Yeah, so then you can have João Pedro linking up the play, and then he can feed Delap. Yeah, but then you can have Palmer floating around as well. But then that's 2 attacking.
I'd rather have Palmer.
So then going back the other way. Well, you could do that, yeah. So we could do that with Saka. I think Kenny mentioned it months ago. Yeah, saying, why don't we put fucking Saka in the 4-4-2? Yeah, as the second striker. I swear it was Kenny that said that. I said, Lee's waffling. Yeah, great rebuttal, bruv. Yeah, everyone Lee's waffling about Esteval. Yeah, well, great rebuttal. You ain't told me why I'm waffling. Tell me why, man. We'll debate it.
Bring responses, chat. Bring responses. We'll bring them up.
If you're going to sound waffling, at least tell me what I've said that you don't agree with.
I think they're talking about the whole Esteval would be doing better at another club and all of that. Because I think Esteval's getting more freedom under Rosinha than he would do under Maresca. Because Maresca's a more structured. He's a lot more you can only stay within this area and all of that.
A bit like Arteta.
Yeah, with Esteval, he's just been protected because of the amount of minutes that he's played for this age. That's all there is. So I think he's getting integrated into the Premier League more now, and now injuries have started to come up. Got a little knock in December. He's got a little knock now. He had to go to Brazil because of a family emergency in January. Those have been why he hasn't got more minutes in the last month or so. But I do think we're letting the handbrake off with him a little bit more now. And also Garnacho's getting less minutes too. I think he's got 130 minutes since Rosinha's joined, which is already a positive for me with Rosinha. You've clocked that Garnacho's shit in record time. Good. Stop playing him. I don't want to see him.
Garnacho, he's clocked onto him quick. Yeah, and as for my man in the chat who says I've been chatting shit about Esteval, I've been chatting shit about Esteval. Yeah, but not once have I said that if he played for another club, he wouldn't be better. Yeah, I've said that before, bro. Yeah, I've not said he wouldn't be better if he played for fucking Hansi Flick. I've said it before. It's over the internet, mate. Yeah, everything I say is documented on camera. Yeah, I've said if he played for Barca, yeah, or play for PSG, yeah, he'd probably get more minutes and he'd have more freedom and he'd be able to do what he wants. Yeah, and he'd have a proper manager. Instead, you've got a PE teacher, mate.
I disagree on the more minutes part. Because with the competition that you have in that role...
Look at Doué and look at Yamal. I know Yamal's totally fucking next level, yeah? That's probably the wrong example. But look at Doué. Yeah, Doué's young. Yeah, Doué's been playing for 3 years now. Yeah, and he's getting a lot of game time. Yeah, and he's coming off the bench and affecting games within minutes of being on the pitch. Yeah, but
I'm thinking it's more like Esteban's got to break in against those guys, whereas with here, it's like it's Neto, it's Garnacho, it's all these mid players. You'll be starting
like Neto, but I think he's been shit for you. Neto's been awful since he's gone to you lot. Yeah, and I rate Neto. I think he's a top player, but he's been crap, mate.
I think we fell for the mirage of Wolves and him getting all them transition moments. Because I think he'd be garbage for you guys as well.
Oh yeah, mate. Any forward that comes to us a flop. Yeah, or they'll look like they flop. Yeah, Eze, prime example. Gyökeres, prime example. Trossard, purple patch. Martinelli, he's been here 8 years, 7 years. 7 years, I think. Yeah, he was here under Unai. Unai signed him. Yeah, so he's been here 7.5 years, nearly 8 years. Has he gone forward? Has he actually got better? No. Yeah, then you look at Madueke. Oh, he runs round past people quick and then trips over the ball, goal kick.
None.
He's fucking awful. Yeah, then you look at Jesus. He's not done nothing since he's been here. He'll have a little purple patch and score a few goals against Palace. Well done. Woohoo. Yeah. It's rubbish. Yeah, but I don't when I say they're rubbish in this system, but this is why I rate Gyökeres here. Right? You don't score that many goals and then just become shit, bro. I don't believe it. Yeah. And then when you look at it, and people always...
You don't think it's got anything to do with the Portuguese league, though? No. I know he's had a good month and everything, like, so we know he's in form and everything, but it's looking a bit purple patchish to me as well.
Yeah, but bro, he's on 15 goals this season. Do you know what? If he gets one more Champions League goal, he's got the identical record to Didier Drogba's first season at Chelsea. 10 league goals, 5 Champs goals, 1 League Cup goal.
I know, but the comparison between Drogba and Gyökeres is only on GA, and we both know that.
Yeah, well, come on, we already know him. Drogba's a killer, bad boy.
Yeah,
I fucking hate that guy. He scored against my fucking club every time we played him. I swear he scored against us more than any other club.
Has to be. Roberto was spagging against you for the MLS All-Stars. I was like, yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough.
No, Drogba was a bad boy. But the thing, what I'm saying is, it's like, nobody can name me 10 chances that he has had where you've gone, how the fuck has he missed that? Even 5. Name 5 chances where you go, how the F has he missed that? There ain't.
Yeah, all the criticisms for Gyökeres are more on a technical level, as opposed to like chances.
Yeah, that goal he scored against Tottenham the other day, 1 touch slap. Yeah, the second goal, move Archie Gray, slap. Yeah, good pass from Odegaard, to be fair. First time he's fucking found him all season. Yeah, but he just held him off, barged him over there, move out the way, bang. Yeah. Other goals that he scored this season. First time, bang, goal. Yeah, that's what I want him to do. His first touch should be a shot. Very worst way, second touch should be a shot. I don't want him touch, tripping over, bouncing off his shin. He ain't that player, bro. Yeah, if you want that player, go and sign João Pedro. Like, he'll bring the ball down, he'll hold the ball up, he'll link the play. Yeah, I ain't having it. Anyone that wants to cuss off Gyökeres, bro, they can't name 5 big chances one-on-one, or big sitters missed, because there ain't any. Because
in Kings of London, that's why I weren't going to bring up the Timo Werner one, because like I could just name about 30 big missed chances. But that's the main
fucking awful, bro. Yeah. So I've seen Martinelli this season miss about 5 or 6 fucking absolute gilt-edged sitters, bro, from a yard out. Yeah, I can't say that about Gyökeres. Yeah, so if he's
I hear it because like, we've seen Havertz last season miss everything.
He missed a fucking open header. Who was that against? Sevilla. Newcastle, he missed 1. He missed 2 in that game.
Oh, there was another one, man. Fuck.
Yeah, Sevilla, he missed 1. That was in the Champions. That might have been the year before, actually.
No, I just remember the Man City 5-1 where he was just right in front of the goal and just wide. So like, I get the argument from that, but Gyökeres always gets the criticism either from a technical level or just never being in the right position at the right time.
But Lewis,
that's another one. Yeah. So like, you talk about getting him the position for a one-touch bang. Sometimes it feels like he's still playing in a different squad.
Yeah, he is, because how many times do we get the ball down the wing and cross it first time? We don't. Touch, come back. you see this. You watch Arsenal. Yeah, Saka gets the ball, skips up the pitch a little bit, drops the shoulders, come back in on his left to look for the cross. That ain't on. So skip, drop again. Now everyone's back in formation. Now he's standing there with fucking 4 defenders around him. Then it's, oh, well, he never made the run. Get the ball, cross the ball. First time, panic, goal. Yeah, I see it there. What game was it where he fucking would cross the ball? Who was it that cost him the fucking ball? It weren't him. It weren't.
What, he scored?
Yeah, and he fucking.
What was it? Eze v Forest? Or
no, it was
Sunderland?
I think it was Timber. Yeah, it was Sunderland. I think. Was it Sunderland? It was an away game, I think.
I'm saying White in the chat.
And it was Leeds. It was Leeds. It was the Leeds game. Yeah, the Leeds game, and he was getting pulled back, and it would have been a penalty if he hadn't have scored. Yeah, and he just whipped the ball straight in. They're pulling him back, and he scored anyway. Yeah, and I'm like, if he's missing loads of chances, I'll be the first to cuss him out. Yeah, and anyone in this chat that wants to chat shit to me, that's cool. Yeah, because I like Trossard. I've been him in the summer. I think Trossard's a quality player. Yeah, bye-bye, mate.
He's too streaky, I hear it.
Yeah, bye-bye. I ain't got no affiliation to these players. Yes, I rate players, but at the same time, don't exempt them from being cussed out if they play shit. Gyökeres looks shit on the eye. Yeah, and I'm an eye test merchant. We all know that. Yeah, but at the same time, name me 5 fucking big chances that guy has missed one-on-one. Or guilt-edged shot. I can't name them, bro, because we're not providing him. Then it's, yeah, but he's not making the runs. Well, he ain't going to make the run because everything comes backwards, sideways, backwards, U-shaped football. Yeah. So then when he makes the run, the ball gets cut back. Then when you don't make the run, we fizz it across the box. So until they get that online and in parallel, but we're starting to see that. Yeah, that ball from Timber the other day was meant for Eze. That was a misplaced cross. He takes a touch, slap, goal, 2-1. Yeah, but that was a misplaced cross. Yeah, that was meant for
It
Eze.
does seem like entry-level analysis of it. I just feel like there's so much heavy Tottenham tax whenever we both played them. I try not to take those games seriously. Like Eze bagged the hat-trick, and then we didn't see him again until the next Tottenham game.
Class.
Gyökeres, to be fair, has been in good
a
form.
single shot on target until that game, after the Tottenham game.
This is the thing. I can't take nothing from results against Spurs. I'll big up the players that play well. You do deserve the praise, but it's like it don't hit like
Tottenham.
that.
It's Tottenham.
Yeah, I've gone through my whole life. This is the big London rivalry for me. The fuck Tottenham, man. I've seen them win once at my ground, and we've got more wins at their ground than they have at mine since the 80s. It's not a serious rivalry. This is a rivalry.
And said Gyökeres the same GA as Drogba. I never said same GA. I said same amount of goals, bruv. 1 away. Yeah, I also said Drogba's light is better. You must have missed that bit. Rewind it.
Wolfie, we got something for you in May, bro. We're going to relegate Tottenham.
Wolfie, you better make sure they get relegated, yeah? I swear I'm pinning my hopes on Forest, bro. Because West Ham are going to stay up anyway. Yeah, and I called that.
They're our last home game of the season, man.
Bro, I said that. I said when they were about 9 points off, West Ham were 9 off or 8 off. I was like, they're going to stay up. He's managed 4 different Premier League clubs. He knows how to get out of trouble, bro. Yeah, he's a seasoned Premier League manager. That's why I'm surprised that Forest sacked Dyche. Yeah, because he's been there, done it. And when Burnley sacked him, they got relegated. Yeah, as soon as they sacked him, they got relegated. It was like, no, you keep that guy. He'll keep you in the league, mate. He done it for a decade. Yeah. So
they've had their own mismanagement problems this season. Like I don't know what
Forest owner's crazy, bro. He's on fucking smoke. But again, he bowed down to the players. Yeah, the players didn't.
Even then, at least you know he wants to win as well.
Oh, facts. I rate it, but at the same time, you're doing the same shit. You're just doing it at a higher level. Yeah, you're fixing problems that you've caused, which is cool. You've realised you've got a problem. Yeah, you get rid of one manager or get rid of 10 players. Well, you can't. A window's shut. Yeah, so you have to get rid of the manager, right?
The manager,
otherwise you're going down. Yeah. So he's fixed that, and he's brought in a manager that saved Wolves last year. Yeah, fair play. And they fucking hammered Liverpool. They were mad unlucky against Liverpool. Yeah, but at the same time, end of the season, what's he going to do? If they get relegated, then they won't be coming back up for years, mate. Same with Tottenham. If Tottenham get relegated, they ain't coming back up for years.
I don't know. I think they're pissing the Championship first season. Like they'll do what Leicester did, where they'll just have to hold everybody in for 1 year and bank everything on going up immediately.
They won't,
and they would do it,
bro. What, you think Xavi Simons is going to play in the Championship? The guy's shit in the Prem. Can you imagine him getting kicked up in the air every week against Scunthorpe and Lincoln?
Some players will leave. Like obviously, I'm saying
everybody's
everybody's
Romero, Van der Ven,
some players will leave. whatever they keep will be enough for them to go up in the Championship. There ain't no way.
Nah,
we've seen Leicester get relegated and piss it for fun, and even
a lot
have
of the Leicester
run of form
players
and go through.
Same with Newcastle. When Newcastle got relegated, yeah, they kept a lot of their players and came straight back up. I think they got 100 points. I think they were the first team to get over 100 points or whatever. Like I think they were the first team actually. But Tottenham are different, bro. Yeah, Tottenham, none of them players have got a fucking relegation clause in their contract to say that they have to take a pay cut. Yeah, and they're all on 100 grand, 120, 130, 90, 85, 75s. Bro, they'll get the parachute payment. But at the same time, bro, they ain't up for a fight now. Now imagine, yeah.
That's a very good point with the relegation clauses. If you're correct on that one, hey, fair enough.
There's no way in a million years them Tottenham players have got that relegation thing in their contract. They have to drop their wage. Not in a million fucking years, bro. Yeah, West Ham will have it. Forest players will have it.
They'd anticipate it potentially,
because they know that they're not going to. Yeah, I know Forest are up there last season, but I guarantee they got it in the contract because that guy's slick. Yeah, and then imagine Lincoln City and Scunthorpe. They're playing at fucking Spurs Stadium in the fucking Championship.
Imagine Tottenham getting promoted. We did that last season. No, this season actually. My bad.
Bro, they're fucking shit. Oh, you were losing that game as well at one point, weren't you?
Yeah.
Or drawing.
Yep.
Losing or drawing.
Defensive errors again. No, Enzo Fernandez just being an idiot. That was it.
Conor Gallagher, 200 grand a week in the Championship. That ain't happening, bro. They'll all want out.
I understand why you betrayed the Chelsea, man. I get it. 200k, fair enough.
Yeah, you didn't betray me. He's helping him get relegated. Yeah, Agent Galadog. You know we
got to wheel the banner out when he comes back in May again. I'll still have it here.
I swear, yeah. Wrexham might even get promoted, mate. Wrexham might come up and Tottenham might go down, bro. Yeah. If Millwall come up and Tottenham get relegated, oh wow. And West Ham stay up, bro, we'll be there for it.
1 year. And only 1 year, because the way the Premier League goes, they will just neuter Millwall within like 4 years. But just having them for a season would be a laugh.
Yeah. If Ryan Reynolds gets them promoted 4 years in a row, yeah, he's already broke the record 3 years in a row. Yeah. And I was speaking to a Wrexham fan a couple of weeks ago around here, yeah. Right. And I said, if they get promoted, he said he don't think they'll get promoted. He said, like, they're good. He said, we're really good. Yeah, he goes, but we're on the vibes at the minute. Like, we're still riding that wave at the minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, but if you do get promoted, I said, in your like bottom 3 after 10 games, I think you'll sack him. Yeah. Then he educated me on Wrexham. He said they put 8 million into that. They've already made about 200 million back. Yeah. I said, how? Yeah. So then he was telling me, yeah, they've got a TV series. They got a fuck ton of money off of that. Yeah. They got fucking a load of sponsorships coming into the fucking club that is like 120 million. And the way he was breaking it down for me, he goes, Ryan Reynolds, even if he gets relegated, if he gets promoted to the Prem and gets relegated, they'll keep him. And he goes, he's already fucking given like 8 million in investment, nearly 200 M's back. Now imagine he gets them promoted. Well, that's a guaranteed fucking 150, 200 mil, isn't it? Yeah. Bro, what they've done at that club is crazy. Yeah. And this is why when people say it takes time. It takes time, guys. Pre-tax deficit, fucking.
Yeah, that's my club. But hey, Barley said we weren't well run on the commercial or footballing side.
Okay, well, 1 second. That right there, yeah. So that fucks you for FFP then?
No, apparently, like from what I read, where was it? Because I had to go find like the little bullet points.
Pre-tax.
Where was it? Where was
history?
It?
That is fucking.
So our UEFA agreement from last summer means that we agreed that our 24-25 football earnings deficit could be kept in line with the projected deficit submitted in the business plan. So as long as the loss remained at the level that we agreed to with UEFA, the settlement agreement would be met. So that's probably how we're getting around it.
That's crazy. Just sell another hotel, mate.
We got nothing else that we can sell.
I've got nothing left. Now I'm panicking. So I'm going to lose my club.
Yeah. I mean, I think, maybe we can get a draw, ruin your title hopes or something. And I don't even want to leave the game for a draw. I don't know, because my problem's just us. The way we're having the conversation with Arsenal, right? And the way your players struggle to find Victor Gyökeres And like the form, bar the Tottenham game, which I think has been 2 wins in 7 in the Premier League. Like you guys aren't in an amazing period.
I think it's 3 and 7 now. 3 and 7.
Oh yeah, 2 and 7 before Tottenham, innit?
Yeah, before Tottenham, yeah.
And like we already know, Tottenham's a guaranteed 3 points. We already know that.
Oh yeah, 3-point lane. It's Tottenham, lads. Well,
exactly, bro.
Tottenham.
Like pass them around like a zoo. 2 pass.
Yeah, pass around like a peace pipe, bruv. Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like a 2-bit hole.
But with your form, bar the Spurs game, with your forwards, it's not like you're not mad right now. My problem is we've also got our own problems in it. This is why I'm saying we can leave with something. Who's gonna get a red card? Who's gonna make the error leading to a goal? Someone's gonna do it. So just tell me now.
Caicedo or Cucurella gets sent off in this game.
Cuckoo ain't even about still.
Oh, is he not available?
Nah. He's out. No Cucurella, no Fofana, likely no Esteval. But with that in mind, we can still do a job in the midfield, and I've got forwards that I believe in Cole Palmer and João Pedro. The problem is your forward line can't really be trusted. My back line absolutely can't be trusted. And that's where the question mark is for me in this game. I think we'll bag against you guys. I think one of João Pedro or Cole Palmer will do it. But you guys will as well. My main aim going into this game, dominate the midfield and don't concede a stupid fucking set piece. Like, I beg. Don't do... You tick both of those boxes, there's a chance we can leave this game with something. But we need to win the midfield battle and we need to not concede a stupid set piece.
No, I hear it. But it's a long day, man. You ain't beaten us since 2021. We're in 2026. That's 10 games, bro. Yeah, and let's be real. We didn't even have to try against you last time. Yeah, and you got a weaker team now than when you came to us last time in the cup game, second leg. You probably got a weaker team now, right?
James is back. He wasn't in the squad last time.
Yeah, James never played.
Starting. He was on the bench last time.
But you got players out. You got Cucurella out, so he's going to be at left back.
Hato, and I don't mind that because Saka's had the better of Cucurella this season, and he's not even been good. So like, I wouldn't mind Hato.
He's going to skin him all day long, and Saka played pretty well at weekend. Now I know he never scored, but he played actually really well. That was one of his better games. But again, the barometer is not fucking Tottenham, is it? Let's be real.
That's the thing, man. And I hate saying it because it sounds like such shit analysis, but it's fucking Tottenham, man.
It's Tottenham.
I can't
bro, we always turn up against Tottenham because it's our cup final. It's their cup final. That's how our fans see it. I don't rate them, bro. They're not my rival. I say it every time we speak, yeah? They are not my rival, bro. Man United are my rival. That's my rival because I grew up on that. Yeah, Tottenham are fucking shit. Bro, I remember walking around a shopping centre in Milton Keynes, yeah, and they were 3-0 up against Man United. Yeah, you remember Dixon's and Curry's, yeah, back in the day. Yeah, and
Curry's, I remember Curry's.
Yeah, and they used to have the Dixon's, yeah. It used to have
there used to be a joint thing.
Yeah, well, they merged afterwards, but Dixon's and then Curry's were separate and then they merged, right? But Dixon's, I used to sit there, right, and they'd have the games on the TV, yeah, so in the shop window. So I'd just sit there and I'd be like, fucking hell, Tottenham are 3-0 up against Man United. Yeah, and the bird I was with at the time, she's like, come on, let's carry on shopping. I'm like, no, fucking let me watch, like, carry on shopping. I said, we'll walk back that way. Yeah. And I looked, and it was 5-3 Man United. Tottenham, mate.
How are you still in the shop for that long? Fucking hell.
Oh, bro, I hate people, bro. How the fuck I walk around shopping centre? Never again, mate. Yeah.
You in the same shop?
No, it's a shopping centre.
Oh, okay, cool. No, that makes sense.
But, bro, I'll be real, yeah? That was, I don't even know what year that was. But it was about 20 years ago. There's still
shit. It's been like 2001 to 2003, something like that.
Something around that era, yeah. About 2001, yeah, maybe 2000, 2001, 2, around that era. Bro, they were 3-0 up. I remember watching them against Manchester City, yeah, on a cup game. Yeah, a cup game. Yeah, and at half time, Man City had a player sent off. Yeah, they were 3-0 up at Main Road. Yeah, 3-0 up at Main Road at half time. Yeah, and fucking Man City done them 4-3 second half. Now, after the half-time whistle went, yeah, I can't remember who their striker was. Yeah, he got a straight red card, yeah, or a second yellow card by giving it to the ref as they're walking off the pitch at half-time. Yeah, and then they come out second half, Man City, and beat them 4-3. They were 3-0 up at Man City's ground at half-time.
That was an FA Cup game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a cup game. Yeah, bro, they've always been shit. They've always.
But that's
been
why I can't
crap.
really I can't take too much of results like that. That's why I said 2 wins and 7 before the Spurs win. And like you guys just seem a bit more nervy. Still have the same problems up top. You're still great defensively. Like you still got a good structure.
We're not great defensively. We're not great defensively. What we're good at, our defense is a myth. Yeah, it's a myth. Yeah, and the reason our defense is a myth. Yeah, the reason our defense is a myth, yeah, is because we defend as a team. So on paper, it looks like a great defense. Oh, the backline done well. No, you've got Saka running back that way, Martinelli running back that way, Gyökeres running back that way, fucking Declan running back that way, Zubi that way, and then the defenders. Yeah, if you look maybe 8 times out of 10 when we're going forward, Timber's further forward than most of our forwards. Yeah, we're not that great defensively. We're good, and we are good, hence why we're top. Yeah, we're a good team. Yeah, but at the same time, it's more about don't concede rather than actually go for it. Yeah, and when you don't concede, you can't lose. I get that. Yeah, but if you don't score, you don't win, mate. Yeah, so you have to find that balance. Yeah, and this manager can't build an attack. So when we're defending with 9 players, defense always looks good. Timber's our most forward player 9 times out of 10 in transition. It's like, how the fuck are you the furthest forward player? He's bringing the ball down, chesting it down around the corners of Madwakey at times. I'm like, I thought it was Jesus the other week. I was like, look at Jesus, look at the way he's pulled that out the air. Yeah, and I looked, I was like, it's fucking Timber. So what's he doing there? Yeah, and then you see Nkapia up there. Yeah, and it's like, bro, I swear down, yeah, our team's upside down. Our forwards defend and our defenders attack.
But this is why I don't feel like I'm crazy to think that isn't already written off.
No, but I feel like we're a very, very good team. And we are a good team, hence why we're top. I don't give a shit how washed this league is. Yeah, we're the best in this league right now.
If you win the league, it don't matter.
Exactly.
I hear that.
No Liverpool fans sitting there going, oh, well, the league was shit last season. They don't care. Champions. Hold that. Yeah. I ain't seen Lewis, I'm 44 in June. I was 22 when we won the league. Yeah, well, I was just turning 22. I'll be turning 44. So half of my life ago was the last time I see a league title. But I've seen us win 5. Yeah,
I'm getting close. Next year's my 10-year anniversary.
That's what I'm saying.
Yay!
It's nearly a 10-year anniversary for a domestic trophy as well.
Oh, brother, yay. So this is why I'm just glad we done the Europe sesh around that. But same way, I want a trophy. I was dying for that Carabao Cup. And then we come out there
because you're a little bit younger than me. Yeah, and I have a lot of people that just sit there and dismiss the League Cup. No, win the League Cup. It's the first trophy, bro.
Fuck that.
If it's good enough for Jose, if it's good enough for fucking Klopp and it's good enough for Pep, it's good enough for us, right?
Yep. When Maresca rotated heavily last season when we got knocked out by Newcastle, that was the first time I was mad at him. I was like, what the fuck do you mean you're playing it like it's a Conference League game? What's wrong with you, bruv? It's Newcastle away. I want a trophy. Whatever's there to be won, I want to win it. As long as we're in there with a chance of it, I want it. But you saw what Clear Lake briefed before the first leg. It's not the end of the world, everybody. It's okay if we get knocked out.
Yep. Then the next day after that, your manager was sat on stage at an AGM or a fan forum or whatever it was. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, saying, well, what I've seen is the fact that we're very, very close to Arsenal. And everyone's going, Liam, Liam, Liam. I'm like, are you actually a bunch of fucking idiots?
Broski, that was a season, that was not even a season ticket meeting. That was a hospitality season ticket, like night event for all of them. So obviously you're going to get happy
class posh twats that just fucking
all the happy clappers. Yeah, go on, Liam. Like, unless we've won a game, I can't be asked for the Liam chance. Like, I don't mind him. I got nothing against him, but I don't even mind the chance.
When I say succeed,
for a win.
When I say succeed, yeah, like, do you think that he will actually get you into the conversation of being in the title race anytime in the next 2-3 years?
I think it's irrelevant on the manager now, because what Clear Lake are saying is everybody fit. We have a team that can go for it. Cool, I need a squad, not best starting 11.
Facts.
So, like, Rosinha, he came in, right? And the first thing he did was ask for a centre-back, the same thing Maresca's been asking for.
Yep.
The first thing. So the problems aren't going. It's not Rossinha, which is why I'm not Rossinha out, and it wasn't Maresca, which is why I backed him to the hills. Because the problems has been recruitment. Our last good window was the summer of 2023. We're in 2026. That's the last good window we've had. 2024, right? We brought in not Nkunku. We brought in Felix. We brought in KDH. We brought in Tosin. We brought in Sancho on loan. And then we tried to get rid of nearly all of them the next window. This window, after progressing, winning a World Cup, what we were told and briefed was what we needed to bring in elite level players. We brought in João Pedro in a mid pack. Silver pack of FIFA and João Pedro, who just packed at the end of it. That's what we've got. So until we have a good window, we're not doing nothing like that. We could get a cup, but that's all that we've got right now. A top 4 team and a team that can win a cup, which is why I've gone on record all week and I've been saying, I don't care if I get Champions League or not. I don't.
Yeah, but this is why I keep telling Chelsea fans. I've got loads of Chelsea fans watch me. And I rattle them all the time. Yeah, I keep saying them. You're the blue Arsenal. You're happy with top 4 and a cup every now and again now. That's it. That's what they've turned you into. That's not the standards.
One, yeah.
Yeah, that's not your standards. Yeah, that's not a lot of your fans' standards. But the majority will just back it anyway because it's Chelsea and they've seen all the success. So, but you won't because you're like, yo, hang on a minute. I fucking pay my money to go and watch this shit. Yeah, I've seen this be the best. Yeah, and you've got all the medals behind you. Yeah, your intro's 2 minutes long of Chelsea are world champions. The way you ended that, yeah, with Trooper saying, so yeah, the way you've edited that is cold. The way you've edited that is cold. Yeah, but it's like,
but they didn't build on it.
That's
the problem. They rest on their laurels and they said, our squad did that. Not the manager, fuck him. Our squad did that. Yeah. Oh, we haven't won games. I'm blaming the manager, man.
Let's get rid of the manager that's won 2 trophies. Yeah, and I'll be real, yeah. If Arsenal were in that Conference League, I'll tell you, we'd never have took that seriously. It never took it seriously, bro. Don't take the fucking cup seriously in England.
We didn't take it seriously till the final. We were rotating like nearly everybody. We do the first leg, maybe have it a bit.
You were lucky bastards in that final, bro. I was in fucking Betis with the ultras, bro. Yeah. And I'm standing there, and I'm walking around going, "Mucho Betty, fuck Chelsea." They're looking at me like, "Who's the skinny little white boy saying Mucho Betty?" Yeah. Because they did it around their stadium, in their stadium, they did a 60k live viewing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my boy Daryl, bless up Daryl Williams, he got a ticket from a tout outside, for the viewing, and my baller Abdi, if he never got fucking injured, he scored against you in that final, If he never got injured, you don't win that final. Never.
Nah, you know what it was?
Never in a million years. That guy was ripping you to shreds, bro.
The reason why we looked so bad was because there was no Colwell starting. So you see what we're like with no Levi Colwell starting and building up from the back. When Maresca did that whole thesis on like why we needed a centre back, you know what he was doing? Sources. We played Wesley Fofana centre back against Bournemouth, one of the worst halves that we've ever played under my management. We played Badia Shield centre back in that same final that you're talking about, one of our worst first halves of the season. Brought on Colwell, we cooked the entire second half. And what do? He's out for the season. Fuck it.
We don't need a replacement. Nah, allow that. We just buy.
I swore away that blue Arsenal thing all the time.
We're going to buy Gittins and Garnacho, mate. That'd be fine.
But this is why I get the logic behind you. As much as I hate, I will rebuke the notion of a blue Arsenal in Jesus' name every single time. I get the logic behind it. I get where you're coming from.
No, because you're owners. That's what they're turning you into. Yeah, and this is what we were. This is what we were and still are to a certain degree. We ain't won nothing. Yeah, so we're still that top 4 happy clapper club, yeah? But you've gone from being the best club in England for 20 years. Yeah, the blue Real Madrid. And you were, and everything your club was modelled on was a mini them. Well, obviously, that's Arsenal. Yeah, but a mini Real Madrid. Everything Roman did at that club. Bro, imagine what he's thinking, man. He must be sitting there fucking smashing out dollies on his yacht, yeah? Taking all his aggression out of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? He must be looking at it and thinking, what the fuck has happened to this club? Yeah, John Terry even said it on that podcast, yeah? He goes, yeah, the way they have kicked this guy out of the club is and the way it happened is a disgrace. John Terry said that. Yeah. And it is a disgrace what they've done to Roman. Yeah, absolute fucking farce.
Read the last line.
And Maresca retains full faith in Chelsea board and sporting directors, injuries and red cards, seen as the biggest factor in recent results. Chelsea's target is to finish in the top 4 and have a run the cup.
Matt Law.
Yeah, Matt Law's a puppet, man.
No. Matt Law's like probably the best source for inside Chelsea, so that's legit.
Yeah, it's legit, but he's a puppet. He peddles out what the club narrative is, a bit like Ornstein for Arsenal.
And that's the club narrative, right? That's why I have to say I rebuke
that's the club
it.
narrative.
I get you. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The club want you to be a blue Arsenal. But most of your fans can't see it. Yeah, most of your fans can't see it. Yeah, and when I'm saying it, I'm not saying it from a place of taking the piss. Yeah, because I actually respect your club for what you did under Roman. Yeah, that is the best owner, sole owner of a football club I've ever seen and ever will. Yeah, that guy is everything that a football owner should be. Yeah, win it, do it. Yeah, put your money on the table, get your nuts on the table, as Kenny Kennard say. Yeah, and go out there and be the best and go and buy the best. You buy the best hierarchy, you buy the best academy, you buy the best fucking training grounds, you buy the best fucking everything. Yeah, and then you win on the pitch. You overpay at times for a Shevchenko or a Crespo or whatever it may be. But guess what? You keep winning. And if he don't win, sacked. Now we're going to get someone else. Oh, if he does win, but then he starts losing next year, sacked. He built everything on the model of Real Madrid, bro. Yeah, and it works. He was the most successful team for 20 years.
Like if it was Mourinho being sacked, that was both ones depressed me. It was like I lost my first girlfriend when Mourinho got sacked the second time. I didn't talk to anyone for hours. Ancelotti in the tunnel. I had connection with Conte and Sarri
as well. That was against Everton, funny enough.
Yeah, but like any decision that he made, I never think get Roman out. I just thought this is wrong. But it's Roman. Like I know,
helicopter. He knows what he's doing, man. You don't make ruthless decisions like that and keep winning if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, and you look at it and you side eye and you think, what the fuck? They got rid of Jose. Yeah, next one come, bang, win. Now why you got rid of Ancelotti? What? How? In the tunnel
next season.
Yeah. Bang, exactly. This is what I'm saying, bro.
I'm like, cool. This is why Roman.
Roberto Di Matteo, mate, and the Roberto Di Matteo, mate. Yeah, goes and wins 2 trophies in 26 fucking games. 26 games later, they sack him.
Yeah. And then he brought in Benitez. Everyone was against it, and we still won a trophy.
We're all holding up the banners in the stadium. Get out of our fucking club. All of that against Man City.
16 minutes of every home game, we were doing a Di Matteo chant all the way to the end of the season. 16
and then
minutes.
Goes to win the Europa League.
Yep. And then they still did the Di Matteo chant the game after against Everton because we still had the league season.
Yeah, and then you sacked him. Bro, same with Conte. 10th to 1st. Yeah, cool. You can fuck off next year. Bye-bye. Right.
Sorry, another Europa.
Yeah. So I'm saying, but it's
Lampard, they were waiting to get rid of him, but because they got top 4, they thought just to keep the fans on side, we'll hold. First bad run of form, get out.
Cup final in top 4.
They really wanted to get rid of him after that, but top 4 is the only reason why they kept him.
And because he's Chelsea's all-time top scorer.
Yeah, it's like they can't boot him out the same way. It's got to be a bad run. Yeah. One bad run of form the season after, get out. Tuchel's in, get out.
Yeah, I think he won like 1 out of 7 games, and he beat Luton, then they sacked him.
Let him go out and win. I've never seen a turnaround on a manager like when you beat us 3-1 on Boxing Day. Like there was Lampard outers, but it weren't dominant. And then the way you beat us, it was like 40% of the fan base just switched.
Yeah, but this is like Arteta. If he don't win nothing this season, mate, you watch his fan base. Yeah? My channel will be on 500,000 subs by August.
But I don't know with your fan base, though.
No, our fans are on it, man. I'm saying you. I hate the fan base, but they're on it when it comes to, like in the stadium. And forget the ones online for a sec. Yeah, the ones in the stadium, bro, the nerves are kicking in. They're all like that, all fighting their nails. They're all looking around. They're holding their head, and they're like, bro, he's lucky.
They'll come up with another narrative. We saw it last season when
Slot they'll try, but a lot of people won't buy it, bro. I think it'll be a big switch. If he wins 0 trophies and stays, bro, that's a big switch. Trust me.
They'll be like, we progressed from last season.
Nah,
we competed for the league for longer. and all of that.
Nah, bro, I think we've been top about 150 odd days out of 190 odd. Yeah, this reminded me of 3 years ago, bro.
Like, I'm not saying this from your perspective or even the perspective of fans that think like you, because we already know what you're going to think. I'm talking about the guys that were Arteta in and are now thinking this is their year of vindication. They're going to come up with another reason. I'm sure of it.
But they can't use VAR. We've had more VAR decisions in our favour than any club in the league. Yeah, more. Yeah, Everton should have had a fucking nailed-on penalty, mate. Yeah, they VAR'd that, no penalty. I'm like, wow, we caught life with that. Yeah, Gabriel should have got sent off the other week.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. I thought that equaliser from Spurs was harsh. That should have stood.
Oh, that should have been a goal.
And you still would have won, but that should have stood.
Yeah, we still would have won, but it's a different game, isn't it?
Yeah,
that guy's my dad calls him a fake bad man. And he goes like he's one of them guys that Gabriel. He calls him a fake bad man. He goes, he thinks he's bad, but then he just falls on the floor like a bitch.
I'll introduce you to Liam Delap, mate. He's the exact same thing, bro.
I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. I'm on with CB in a bit, yeah.
No worries, bro. Let me know when you gotta jump out, and it's all good, bro.
Let me see if he's texted me. He sent the link to the wrong number.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, fucking, that's a good start, isn't it? Yeah.
No worries.
I'll be about another 5-10 minutes max, yeah?
Yeah, that's all cool, bro.
Right, let me go bathroom real quick and get a beer, and I'll be back, yeah? And then we do 5
Bless
minutes.
up, my G.
I appreciate you having me on as well. It's always a good chat with you, man.
Always appreciate you jumping on,
because we can both cuss each other's teams out. Yeah, we can both cuss each other's teams out, but we don't dickhead it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. It never gets personal. Although I'll be real,
man. We can argue and scream and shout and all that bullshit, yeah, and cuss each other's players. But I love chatting with you about football, bro, because you actually get it. There's not many people on this app.
Don't fucking save me after the second leg, though. Still, what's his name? DJB was just starting to cook when he was like, you lot, you had to wait till the 94th minute for that win." I was like, fuck off, man.
DJB's a goat, bro. I love him. Do you know who he sounds like? It sounds like John Sitton. Yeah, and bring your fucking dinner, and you big cunt. You can pair up if you like.
Oh, is that the manager rant video?
Yeah. He sounds like John Sitton, bro. He sounds like Glenn Hoddle as well.
I haven't seen it. Sounds like Glenn Hoddle, bro. Still.
Yeah, it sounds like Glenn Hoddle. I'm gonna piss myself. I'll be 1 minute. Yeah.
I know. Do your thing, bro. You all good, man. Big up, bro. Big up to chat as well, man. Smash up those likes every single time, my people. Big up, man. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Still, I got like 1 or 2 more questions I want to run by with Lee and everything, and then we're gonna wrap this. But yeah, big up you guys. We're going to have another preview show tomorrow as well. I need to try and find some Arsenal fans. I haven't found a lot so far, which is surprising seeing as like they're in better form than us and like nobody believes we're winning this game. But I'll see if I can get some Arsenal fans in. We'll get the Chelsea panel in as well. You guys already know what it is. And yeah, Lee's just had to run off to the pisser. I had to run off to the pisser as well. Package hype. I didn't need a package. I was holding that in for the longest. But yeah, big up to the chat, man. Honest prediction. Draw. I think it'll be a draw. I don't think we'll lose this one, genuinely. I don't think we'll lose, but I don't think we'll win. If I'm being real with you lot. Hooks, I don't think will be about still. He's got hella work nowadays. He's never really about in the afternoons. Obviously, work is work. I'm not really... You don't hold that against anybody at all, but he ain't going to be about. Oh, yeah, Cam, shit. Yo, let me know what you're saying tomorrow afternoon. If you're about, fuck it. Yeah, we'll send you the link. Absolutely. I'm not going to say never, but if you want an honest prediction, a draw. Like, I don't think Arsenal are going to walk through us. They have their own problems. I'm not so sure if we're going to capitalize on those problems or if we're just going to make our own ones as well. Because Chelsea love doing that. We love like pretending that we're going to do something and then just shooting ourselves in the foot at the end of it. Rossini getting cooked for being pragmatic. I don't even know if he's going to be pragmatic like that though. Because like we still got to get a victory too. Like, yeah, they're going to be the favourites, but we've dropped 4 points in our last 2 games, and we still have to get top 4. You lot know I don't really give a damn whether we get it or not, but Chelsea care. Chelsea are going to want to do that. So, yeah. Capital Conflict was meant to be Tuesday, but then Jay was late. No, was it Jay? Mike's was late. Hooks was also still at work. So it didn't work out. But I'm going to try again for next week. Northside couldn't make it because his laptop got fucked on Sunday. Are you ready for Newcastle 3 games coming up? Are you ready? I'll do Newcastle away if we get it. Absolutely. Even though YouTube has fucked me up the arse this month because they haven't sent me my money. They're like, yo, we'll send it to you next month. Yeah, because I can just wait a month without any payments. Yeah, fucking great. Igal's a maybe. He's a maybe. I need to message him back actually still. But yeah, Lee, I wanted to ask just quickly. So thoughts on, away from the game, the title race. Because like it's looked a little bit like it's squeaky bum time over up in North London. Like it's got a little bit tense. That lead that you've had's disappeared. Even a draw is probably not great for you because Leeds are probably going to lose to Man City. I know they're good at home and everything, but
I still Leeds City. Man City are purring, man.
Yeah, you see the same.
I'll be real. Like again, we have to take out the Tottenham game, although we can't take out the Tottenham game. It's a game, but it's Tottenham, lads. But I feel like putting that 5-point buffer against it again. Yeah, the pressure's on them again. Yeah, all we got to do is win our games. Yeah, we don't even need to beat them at their ground, bro. Yeah, we ain't beating them at their ground for about 9 years anyway, or 10 years or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, so we don't even need to beat them. Yeah, they have to beat us. So the pressure's on them. But at the same time, the pressure's also on us indirectly because everyone's looking at Arsenal. Can they do it? Can they do it? Can they get over the line? Are they going to bottle it again? All the eyes are on us. So Man City, they've been there, done it, won it. Not all of their players, obviously, because they've built half a squad since fucking last January. Yeah, but they've still got a lot of players that got over the line. They've got a manager that's done it 6 times in this league.
Exactly.
So all the eyes are more on us. So the pressure's on them to win. But
the pressure's definitely more on you, though.
The pressure's more on us indirectly.
Because you guys
are top, but everyone's looking at Arsenal, bro. Everyone's looking at Arsenal saying they're going to bottle it. Whereas Man City are just carrying on. They've been there. The manager's done it. Some of their players have done it. Yeah, and then you see little mistakes sneaking into that Tottenham game. Declan giving it all the big and all week. Yeah, and then he gives them a goal. Yeah, Gabby and Saliba falling on their asses, like best defense in the world. Yeah, good one. Yeah. Like you're seeing players like making uncharacteristic mistakes. Timber's been doing it for weeks now. Can't pass 5 yards. You cannot
that
make a 5-yard pass.
Fast, I'll say that.
Yeah, and it's like the pressure, pressure bursts pipes, but it also makes diamonds, bro. Yeah, and I'll be real, I still don't think we'll win the league. I think Man City will win it. Yeah, but I do think we'll win the League Cup. I think we'll win the League Cup. If we don't win the League Cup, our season's done, mate. We'll fall off a cliff. Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me.
And that would be enough for you to keep Arteta for another season.
I'd keep him if he wins the League Cup.
Consistent. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. I hear it.
BJB, Jezza, Kenny, a few others like in the comments all the time. They're like, no. Even if he wins both the cups, fuck him, get rid of it. Even if I think DJ even said if he wins the league, bin him anyway. Yeah, the ideal scenario, Lewis, is he wins the league, finds shame, and leaves, and says, "I've got the club back to the glory. Bye bye.
I'm out."
That'd be the ideal thing, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be.
I think that'd be fair for him as well. Because if he was to have a drop off and then leave, people are still going to say 6 years, 1 league. No, it's just not been great. You leave at that point, it's like Ange leaving with the Europa League, off to the sunset.
And I feel like as much as I don't like the manager, there's a lot of things I do like about him. Yeah, in terms of like he's made us fucking hard work. We are hard work, bro. It's boring. Yeah, but I'm cool with being bored if we win. Yeah?
Yes, exactly.
You've had it with Jose at times. You're bored out your fucking nut. 1-0 up, shut up shop, game over. Yeah, but at least you had Ian Robben, or an Eden Hazard, or someone that can do something. We used to have Alexis Sanchez. Yeah, we used to have Henry and all that, but we weren't shutting up shop. When we had Paul Merson, under George Graham, it was like he could do anything. Get the ball, he was just running rings around people. We had Righty. Yeah, so even though we were hard to beat, Alan Smith up front, like we were hard to beat and we were boring to watch, but we got over the line. This manager is boring and we ain't got over the line yet. So this is it, mate. Yeah, this is it. And when you've got Henry coming out and you've got Petit coming out, Petit, I fucking love Manny Petit. That guy has got no filter whatsoever, man. Yeah, it's like, I'm tired of it. Yeah, Mikel, he has to win. This is it. This is it. This season. No. This season. Then the guy goes to him, but if he leaves, who do you want next? He goes, I don't care. I don't care. I want Mikel to win it. And he goes, I don't care. I want Mikel to win it. Yeah, my hate from this manager, yeah, is less than my want to win a title or a trophy. Yeah, I want this manager out less than I want to win a trophy, bro. Yeah, I want to win a trophy. Just fucking win one, mate. Shut me up. Lewis, every day for 6 years, yeah? 6.5 years, I've been cussing this manager out. Yeah, and every day for 6.5 years, he's proved me right. Now shut me up. Shut me up and I can enjoy my club again.
The one argument I would have heard with Poch here is if he won the Carabao. I still would want him gone, but I'd respect the argument to keep him over a trophy. I'd be like, cool, there's a response with standards. Fine. I still think the league's not been good enough, but you're saying trophies talk. I ain't never going to argue that one down.
Yeah,
fine.
I'm always trophies.
I won't call you a cunt.
No, I'm always trophies. Yeah, and I've said this about Pep, right? If Pep don't win a trophy this season, he should be sacked. 2 years without a trophy. Bye-bye. Yeah, you might have set the standards.
Have the combo.
Well, mate, when they were fucking free-falling last season, they all wanted him out.
Yeah, you've spoke with Yamin, innit? Like, he's so done with Pep, it's insane.
Here he goes, he's got no courage.
I'm like, you know what? Cool, you're speaking from just a higher level. I can't look up that high. Fair enough. I hear it.
But it's all about trophies. And I always say, yeah, if a manager gets a job, doesn't matter what club it is, bro. You've got 2 years to win a trophy. Big up Roms, man. They've got 2 years to win a trophy. Doesn't matter what club you're at. And people go, oh, but how can Luton compete, to win a trophy? Well, don't put your reserves out in the League Cup. Yeah, we've seen Crystal Palace win a cup. We've seen Newcastle win a cup. Yeah, Crystal Palace have never won a trophy of major honour in their life. They wouldn't have won a cup. So if they can do it, why can't you? 2 years.
I think even for the lower clubs, you could just change it to like you should be having the deep cup run as a target.
Yeah, but like I would say, like 2 years as a manager, first 2 years you got to win something or sacked, and that's why if Unai Emery don't win that Europa League, he should be sacked. And if he don't win a trophy this season, he should be gone. 2 years without a trophy. Don't matter that he took you from here to there. That's now all fucking feelings and fairy tale.
Yeah, they'll be on the top quarter trophy narrative though.
Yeah, but the fact is, it's about winning. The game is about winning trophies. That has not changed since day one of football being invented. Yeah, otherwise we'd just play for no points and just do it for fun. Yeah, we're all going for the title, right? But half of these teams ain't. They're just happy to be there. And that's why I get the with Brighton, Brentford, Burnley, teams like that. Yeah, because they ain't even trying, bro. They're just happy to be in the conversation of the Premier League. Yeah, Brighton are an absolute fucking disgrace. I can't, bro. I beg they get relegated. I'd rather them relegated than Tottenham.
I wouldn't, just because I know we're just going to shop there for a fire sale if we do that. I'd rather they stay up personally.
Yeah, you'll get all their stuff.
Exactly. We already got one link to Bert Verbruggen a week or two ago, and I thought, I don't even believe it, but just fuck off.
But if a manager goes 2 years without a trophy, he should be sacked. Yeah, and that's why, like, people were saying to me last season, like, when I said about Pep, yeah, but look at what he's done for the club. Yeah, cool. We did that with Wenger, mate. Now look at us. Still ain't won nothing. We were winning more with Wenger in his last 5 years than this guy in his first 5 years.
That's why I try to be open-minded when I hear City fans talk about Pep out. I'm not going to be like, how dare you or anything. It's like, bro, you're trying to stay where you are.
Bro. Yeah, it runs its course at times, Like, and Pep, he's got his mojo back. You can see that. After that Liverpool result, the way they beat Liverpool, if they were 2-0 up and coasting, Liverpool nick one at the end, and then they have to park the bus for the last 5 minutes, they wouldn't be giving it all to Bertie on the Anfield pitch.
Yeah.
The way they won that, they were like, they fucking, we now believe we can do this. Yeah, and then they go and beat Newcastle. They were comfortable in that game, man. Yeah, they were comfy. Yeah, they didn't have to do nothing second half. Yeah, Gordon probably should have scored. Yeah, but at the same time, they were just bopping the ball around the back. Kushnoff comes on, mops it up, boom, give it to Haaland. He'll dribble around Tonali and make him look a dickhead. Boom, 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 boom. They were comfy, bro. Yeah, they'll batter Leeds. They'll batter them because Leeds will play football against them and they'll get destroyed on the counter. Yeah, and he'll play Cherky in that game. He'll play Cherky, Haaland, and Foden in that game. Yeah, and Semenyo. Yeah, he won't play Bernardo, I don't think, in that game. Yeah, because he'll save him for a more technical game. Yeah, but Leeds, they're going to have a go, bro. Yeah, they're going to go. They're going to go at you.
The lights, always.
Yeah,
try and use that physicality.
Yeah, and then what will happen is Erling Haaland, they'll rip him apart on the counter-attack, and Cherky will fucking thread the balls through. Yeah, Semenyo will probably score. They'll beat him 3 or 4-0. Yeah, comfy, bro. Light work. Yeah, the same with the game the other night when they were playing Newcastle. everyone's going, oh, I don't want to do the watch along because I don't want to jinx it and all of this and that. And I'm like, jinx what, bruv? Oh, the footballing gods, they don't exist, mate.
2026, and they think we still got an impact on the football. All right, cool, man.
It's mad, isn't it? It's like when people, oh, the footballing gods. What footballing gods, bruv?
Yeah, there's only one, bruv.
It's like the tooth
No,
fairy don't
footballing
exist,
one.
mate. Same as the footballing gods, they don't exist. Yeah, you either win or you don't. Yeah, and I always feel like the team that wins the game deserve to win the game. They were the best team. Because you could have 31 shots, yeah? Who was it the other week? Nottingham Forest against Wolves? Yeah, Nottingham Forest Wolves had like 34 shots, Forest, yeah? And didn't win the game. I'm like, well, they weren't fucking clinical then, were they? Yeah? But if you have 34 shots and I have one shot and I win 1-0, well, I deserve to win. I was more clinical.
That's why I remember coming out of that first FA Cup final thinking, fuck Anthony Taylor. Even though we deserved to lose 6-1, I'm thinking if we got that penalty and it was a jammy 2-2 or something, we might nick it in extra time. And it would be shameless. It would be disgusting. We wouldn't deserve it one bit. But hey, sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes,
my ref, bro. My ref.
Think Bayern 2012, like Mario Gomez, disaster class. Robin, disaster
proper.
class. They put everything wide.
Yeah, proper. Well, we see that when Dortmund played Real Madrid the other year. Yeah, Adeyemi and all them lot up front. Yeah, they were fucking missing sitter after sitter, and you just know Madrid are going to score. Yeah, and they ride their luck. And this is the thing about certain teams. Yeah, right, especially Madrid. You're playing a Champions League final against Madrid. That's in the back of your head. Fuck, I'm clean through on goal. It's Madrid in a final. Yeah, bottle it. Yeah, now go and play Mainz or Hoffenheim. You're scoring, isn't it? Yeah, because there's no pressure on it. And people don't factor in
bagging against
pressure
the
of a game.
sides.
Yeah, they don't factor in pressure of a game, Lewis. Yeah, so all of this XG and this and that, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, XG, if you go clean through on goal from the halfway line, you're halfway, you're on side, you're clean through. It's the same XG as Erling Haaland in the same position. It don't factor in the opponent you're against in goal, yeah, that you're running towards. Don't factor in the game that you're playing. So it could be a Champions League final. Yeah, it could be a dead rubber at the end of the season. It don't factor in any of this shit. That's why I don't believe in all this XG crap. Yeah, it's like if Leo Messi, yeah, runs runs clean through on goal, 1-on-1, his XG will be the same as if it's Eddie Nketiah, bruv. Now, make that make sense to me. It's Leo Messi. Yeah, so surely his XG will be a fucking lot higher. Yeah, because it's Leo Messi and he's more clinical. It don't factor in all how clinical the player is. Yeah, the goalkeeper, the defenders in front of them. Yeah, like the magnitude of the game, the pressure of the game. It don't factor in all of that. Yeah, and that's why I don't fucking believe it. That's a new thing, and good luck to everyone that believes in it.
I just look at XG just to see who's having more chances than the others, if anything. That's all I really take from it. In terms of like who deserves to win, it's results. It's always been results.
Facts. The team that
whether
wins
you take
deserves
advantage
to win,
of being dominant or not defines whether you're going to win a game or not.
Yeah, the team that wins deserves to win. If you draw, you deserve to draw. You were equal. And it's like, we were robbed. We were robbed. Yeah, we've all been there.
Do you remember when you drew 2-2 with us back in 1920 and David Luiz got sent off? We peppered the shit out of you, did nothing. You had 2 shots, 2 on target, scored both, drew 2-2.
More
fucking Kepa.
So we drew the game. Yeah, and that's the thing. The same in that cup final. Yeah, you said it could have been a 6-1 in that final. Yeah, but then the following final, the one Arteta won. Yeah, if Pulisic don't pull his hamstring clean through, yeah, it's a different fucking game, isn't it? Yeah, if Anthony Taylor don't
Asby got an injury, Pedro got an injury, then Kovacic got sent off. It was just dark.
Yeah, and that should have been Xhaka's second yellow. Yeah, if there was VAR in that game, which there weren't at the time, yeah, if VAR was in there, granted, Xhaka gets the second yellow, not Kovacic, because he stumped on Kovacic, not the other way round. Anthony Taylor sent off Kovacic. So we caught life. But then when you catch life, you have to fucking go over the line. We got over the line. So we deserve to win because we scored more goals. But at the same time, if Pulisic don't pull his hamstring, who fucking knows? But it's if buts and maybes, isn't it? Yeah. Same when we played that Michael Owen final. We should have had a fucking penalty handball on the fucking goal line. It should have been 3. We should have been 3 up. Yeah, or 2 up at that point, maybe. Yeah, blatant handball, no VAR. But again, go back to when Arsenal were playing under George Graham with the famous back 4. They're all putting their arm up. Yeah, in this era, they would all put their arm up, they'd carry on playing, they'd probably score after the fucking shots, then in VAR it, and half of them are onside. Yeah, because back then there was no VAR, and because they all put their arms up in unison, yeah, they just go, oh, well, they must be right. They're all doing it at the same time. Yeah, offside.
And the ref just calls
and
for
half
it.
of them are probably onside, isn't it? Things right. I don't cry about refs, man. They're the shit for everyone, bro. They're bad in
I
the league
try
as well.
not to, but even then, the amount of decisions that we've got against us is just a wind up. But then the same way, I look at those games and I think, well, Aston Villa, for example, we dominated them for 60 minutes and just wasted everything. And then they brought on their best players and cooked us for 30 minutes. They did our tactic against you lot in the second leg, but it worked.
Yeah. Do you remember when we played you and Thierry Henry scored that quick free kick against Petr Cech?
Yeah,
After
the
about
2-2.
a minute. Yeah, and then he missed an absolute fucking sitter at the end of the game to make it 3-2.
Yeah.
Again, fine margins, but we deserve to draw the game. We started quick, you come back, cool. Yeah, that game was a sick football. Do you know what? Watching football back then, yeah, bro, I was on the edge of my fucking seat. I'm like nervous as fuck. Now I'm bored out of my nut. Because it was like, this is fucking Chelsea. Yeah, this is Man United. Yeah, Tottenham, fuck Tottenham. Yeah, but it's Liverpool. Yeah, it's big games, bro. Yeah, and it's like when we played Chelsea under the lights, bro. Yeah, you can see the fucking condensation coming out their mouths, all that. TT with his shaved head and his gloves on. You knew it was a Mazza. Yeah, you knew it was a crazy one. But then when you see Eden Hazard in front of you, yeah, you go to enough games here. When you see these players in front of you, yeah, you realise how good some of these players actually were compared to this fucking era. Because some of the shit you're watching now when you go to the stadium, bro.
Look who I see on the left.
I don't know how you play it, bro. But no, you've seen Eden Hazard on that side of the pitch. Now you're seeing him. And people are rating that. Eden fucking... Bro, you had Eden Robin on the up above. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. The way football's dropped and standards, yeah, and quality, yeah, something needs to change. Otherwise, if I said this to a friend of mine yesterday, if Real Madrid start going down this PR bullshit route, football's completely dusted. Because they're the only club that... Did you see the other day? I think it was Torino. Torino fans turned up at the training ground with a big fuck off banner and put it on the training ground gate saying "Es mierda." Yeah, this is shit.
Yeah, and they put shit on the front of the
shit
training.
on the fucking floor.
Yeah,
they put a load of fucking cow shit on the fucking. Yeah, this is shit because their results have gone from ear to ear. Yeah, so they tipped out a load of fucking shit.
We'll lose a few games and we're gonna have people outside the training ground waiting for fucking, I don't know, Neto so we can get a picture with him or get him to sign his shirt.
Heads up onto the next, guys. It takes time. It's a process. Why isn't there a process at Torino? Yeah,
well,
I swear, they literally turned. I'm not even joking, chat. I'm not lying. Yeah, they turned up at the training ground, put a big fuck off banner on the fucking gates. They're saying this is shit. Yeah, and then emptied out of a dump truck. Yeah, a load of shit and put it outside the ground.
Hey, he's not joking.
Yeah, look
right there, straight out the truck. You should be doing the outside Clear Lake officers. We had one.
Just put a load of fucking shit outside their training ground.
Meanwhile, us, we had one protest.
Man. They don't care, bro.
They were doing Esteban and Caicedo chants in the protest.
So I'm saying English football. It's only English football, Lewis. Only English football. Yeah, and why? Because it's got the most PR. Yeah,
and
there's so many people that are just happy. Yeah, just to watch
honestly,
it.
the match-going fans ain't on nothing because we set this protest and they're all like, "Oh, I'd rather go to the fucking pub, mate." I'm like, "All right, cool, you do that instead of getting."
They're the middle class or the upper class. It's the same at Arsenal, mate. Too many happy
but then they'll go into the ground and chant Clear Lake out. Like, it don't make sense to me.
No.
Do you know how much cheaper tinnies are compared to buying a drink out the pub? Just go get some tinnies and join the protest.
Oh, bro. €47 a pint.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, €47 a pint, mate. Yeah, no wonder I'm drinking every day. It's cheaper than water.
Yeah, bro. We're not serious. Like, English football fans ain't serious.
But that's
I
why
think
England
it's already
don't win nothing. That's why England have never won a World Cup for fucking 6 years.
It's a lost cause.
But it's the plucky loser. Oh, they tried. They tried, but that's England in general. England, Australia, Canada, and America, them countries are dusted, mate. Yeah, because we tried participation medals. Oh, you can't say that. That's out of order. Can't do that. Too many do-gooders. I remember back in the day, my mum and dad would beat the shit out of me in public. Yeah, they'd pick me up and wallop in the shopping centre. Yeah, but you do that now, you've got about 20 people fucking grappling your parents. You're getting nicked.
That's how you deal with your kids and all of that. Bro, I remember a decade ago, I was doing work experience working with some sports day crew that do like sports day events for primary schools. So like I was helping them just man the events and everything. There was tables, all of that shit. And then at the end, you know what we hear? So all right, here's the table, guys. Everyone's a winner. Everyone collect your medals.
Yay.
I walked off.
It's like sports day. My daughter's 16, yeah. Sports day, everyone gets a fucking participation trophy and a little certificate. Yeah. What's that all about? What's that all about? Yeah, like real talk. What's that all about? Why are you getting a participation medal? No, you lost, mate. Yeah, but it brings loser mentality. But it's the same in America.
They've been building this for like 15 years plus, bro.
Right, they were doing that when I was. They were too many do-gooders back then. You can't smack your children and all that. Yeah. My mum and dad my mum and dad would sit on the sofa. If me and my brother were arguing over the console, yeah, right, playing FIFA or whatever, you know, fucking Crash Bandicoot or whatever the fuck we were playing back in the day. Yeah, and we were arguing. Yeah, my dad would go, right, you two out in the garden. Yeah, fucking first to draw blood. Yeah, me and my brother would be rolling around in the back garden. My mum and dad would be sat on the sofa with the patio door locked. Yeah, we'd be fucking tearing each other up in the garden. Yeah,
I'd be scared someone would have a bad fall and get traumatized.
Yeah,
yep, exactly. Send them to a boxing class or something, or just whatever it is, what it is. Yo, big up C Flair saying they ain't leaving with all three. Up the Chelsea, love from New Jersey. God willing, mate. I'm with you, C Flair, man. Just one last question before we wrap this up. What was it? Score predictions. The dreaded score predictions. What are we saying, bro?
I'm going to give you a score prediction. I don't like doing this until I see the starting 11. If Odegaard's in the team, we're fucked. Yeah, however, I do think we'll beat you. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal. But I think we'll go 2-0 up and you'll get a goal near the end. I think Caicedo might get a red again. Can't lie. I've got a good record with these predictions as well.
I know, that's why I was gonna say something, but I thought let me wait till full time, man.
But I need to see the starting 11. If Odegaard's in the team, my score prediction might change, mate, because we're playing with 10 men if he's playing.
If I see Tosin start, Badiashile start, or Gusto on the left, mine will change as well. But I'm gonna go honest prediction 1-1. Heart saying 2-1, my head saying 1-1, and it'll just be a draw. It's just dead. But yeah, yo, Lee.
Result for you, right? Yeah, because you're in the top 4 race, yeah.
It'll just be good to just like take 2 points off you guys in the title race. That's all I'd see with it. I'd come out the game thinking, yay, another year with this shit head-to-head record on my head. Lovely, lovely, great.
When does City play?
They
Saturday. They play Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow, 5:30 kickoff. So they could close.
City better not drop points, though, otherwise you guys are gonna come in on violence. Fuck that.
No. If City drop points, we'll lose. Every time City have dropped points and we've been able to go 8 points clear against Liverpool, we park the bus second half at home. Yeah, then we can go 9 points clear away at Forest after they drop points again. Yeah, and we didn't even bother trying to score. Yeah, every time we need City to win to keep us up. Yeah, if they drop points, yeah, we'll fuck around and find out. Yeah,
so,
if they win, that would be the best thing for us. I know it sounds stupid to say it in that way, but the best thing for us is they win because it'll keep us on job. Yeah, if they lose or drop points and draw, yeah, we'll fuck around and probably lose. And that's how we are, bro. Yeah, that's why I was so gassed at the Tottenham game. But at the same time, it's Tottenham.
So quietly, we need Leeds to get a result. Quietly, I mean, it also helps the whole Tottenham relegation thing. You know what? Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah, if
maybe it's kind of for the best still. But yo, Lee, thank you for jumping on.
As long as Forest and West Ham get a result in the weekend, yeah, I don't give 2 fucks, bro. Yeah, I need Tottenham to go down.
Just quickly,
who do they have? Millwall to come up, mate. Perfect.
Just quickly, who do they have? Liverpool got West Ham. Okay, maybe not. And Wolves got Villa. Yeah, it's at Anfield.
Wolves got.
If West Ham score first, there's a chance, but they have to.
Yeah, Wolves are dusted anyway. Fuck Wolves. Who have Forest
got? Forest have Brighton away. They'll win that. They'll get something. Brighton are shit.
The way they played against Liverpool, yeah, probably. Although saying that, Brighton battered Brentford. Tough away day, guys. Really, Brighton made it look like light work.
It was tough for us.
My baller, Danny Welbeck. Yeah, put some respect on my baller, guys.
My guy Garnacho fell asleep at the back post and gave away an equaliser. You love to see
I remember
it, man.
that. Yeah, the 2-2.
Yeah, his debut. Yeah, welcome to life under Garnacho.
I was
man.
watching that in the bar around the corner. Yeah, I was fucking jumping up and down. I was like, fucking
Yeah,
Chelsea.
up the bees, all of that shit. Fucking dead,
club, man. But I respect your club. Yeah, and same with Man United. I hate Man United and Chelsea are a passion, but you got to respect what they've done. Yeah, they've been fucking miles better than my club in the last.
At least I can say I've seen it all, but I want to keep seeing it. That's the thing. Like, it just makes you greedy. It makes you want more. So I need more. I need more. But yo, Lee, thank you for jumping on, man. Always appreciate
Sorry, I
you
was
hopping
late
on
as
the
well.
channel.
Traffic. These Spanish bastards can't drive.
They're used to me being late anyway. It's all good. But big up to chat for waiting. Lee, I'll jump on your emergency meeting Sunday once I get all my stuff sorted. CB's Lee's heading over to CB's channel. Everybody head over there. We're gonna send everybody over, and we'll be back live tomorrow for another preview. Like, subscribe.